This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Jeff, what are you doing September 22nd through the 24th?
I'm going to the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Hobie listeners, Cincinnati Comic Expo returns to the Duke Energy Convention Center September 22nd through the 24th, 2017. Great guests include Greg Capullo, the artist from Batman, and, just announced, John Ratzenberger. Yep, Cliff Clavin himself. So get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com and come party with Hobie and Cliff Clavin and Greg Capullo. More artists and guests will be announced on Cincinnati Comic Expo on Facebook. Get your tickets now.
Alright. It's about comic books and movies. Growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that sucked. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again. Please, God, no. Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts. He wrote scripts. All right here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 174. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
And thanks everybody for listening, whether you're listening to us on nerdly.co.uk. G'day, mate!
Hello, Vika.
Nothing.
Hello.
Tangent Bound Network. Danger Entertainment.
Danger Entertainment.
We be geeks. Or on Geek Life Radio. Just to let you know, in nerdly.co.uk, we actually show up on Fridays now, just to let everybody know.
All right.
So we're on the Friday slot.
On their Friday, which is our Thursday.
Thursday night, yes. So just to let you guys know.
What time on?
No, the Nerdly just sends us out there.
Oh,
So,
okay.
What Central European or Western European time is it?
7
Ish. You mean 1900 or
19
07?
in 1935.
Because they do days and 24-hour
I
increments
don't know.
over there.
I'm not smart enough for that.
They don't do AM, PM.
They're silly then.
But my Guardians of the Galaxy review will be up on Friday, too.
Hooray.
Thursday night here or Saturday morning there?
I don't know. Jeffrey, you excited about Guardians?
Damn this time travel.
I play Logan.
I am excited about this.
It's got nothing but good reviews. I am ecstatic because I have stayed off of the interwebs with any time that this comes up. I do not look at it. I do not read it. I do not look at any trailers. I saw the first 2 trailers like I've been doing for the last 2 years on any movie that I want to see. It's been awesome. The only one that didn't was Kong because that was on everything that I was watching, unfortunately.
Stupid Kong. The only one I didn't was the Smurfs because that was everywhere, apparently.
I missed the Smurfs. Not missed it, literally, but...
I saw the soundtrack and I was not impressed.
Of Guardians?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at that.
I didn't
don't
look
even
at
want
that.
to know what music is playing until
No.
afterwards.
Do not want to look at that.
I was actually depressed by the music selection.
Damn.
But maybe it fits the movie really well and you'll like it then. I don't know.
They said that James Gunn is directing the next one, so
Yep.
he's gotten all 3, which is awesome. But he said when they do Guardians of the Galaxy 4, whenever that is, it's going to be a whole new cast. So now I'm intrigued.
Complete.
Well, they said
total?
Rocket might still come back along
Okay.
with Groot because those are CGI, but
Yeah.
they may switch.
Animated.
Yes. But they said, who would be in the cast? They said Nova could be
Oh, certainly.
Adam Warlock.
Yep.
He will not be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He'll be in 3.
Maybe they'll bring Kitty Pryde over.
I hope not. Venom. Maybe Venom because he's in the comic books.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Except
please
Sony
don't.
owns the rights to him.
Venom is an alien life form.
He is.
He could be from the galaxy.
He is from the galaxy.
That we're guarding.
The Guardian Galaxy, which is located how many million light years from Earth?
Past the pedestrian galaxy.
Turn left at the first black hole.
Yes. It's always about holes with you, isn't it?
I was going to say race. You said holes. Okay.
You guys are spacists.
We are. So Blake has joined us with his nice salad today from Panera. What you got over there, Blake? A Fiji salad? Fiji apple? What you got there? Sure, everybody loves you chewing on the mic.
It's a Fuji apple, and I'm trying to chew away from the mic, so don't talk to me with my mouth full.
That's why I did it.
Dickhead.
Anyways, let's do some up-down this week. We didn't really do it last week. Last week was a little disjointed episode.
It was very disjointed, but fun nonetheless.
Yes. Thank you, Andrew, from the Comic Expo.
I actually liked the disjointness of it.
It was a little bit out there. Jeff, what are you up on this week? Let's do up first.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's do down. Let's do down.
Wow. The sad part was I had something and I completely forgot what I was going to say.
I wrote it down.
I got it down.
What's your down?
Don't drink and rock band at the same time.
Oh, did you play again on Saturday night?
Yes.
And how did you do?
I spent $125 downloading songs,
Are you serious?
Crap.
and I only made it through Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
So I got my bill, and the best part is that Sony PlayStation bills you one song at a time. So I had like 60 emails in my inbox. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. And I was like, oh my God.
Thank you for your Ace of Base selection. Thank you for Savage Garden.
He didn't get to the S's yet.
Hold on. I did skip to Soundgarden because I was like, damn, Soundgarden. I'm only at J. I got to stop.
Damn it, I need Black Hole Sun.
Drunk Blake says Soundgarden. Sober Blake and check
Says Savage Garden.
Savage Garden.
The day I tried to live, baby.
How great is that? You get any Temple of the Dog?
No, that's in T. I didn't make it there.
How about Warrant?
I'm scared to try and make it there because I already spent 120 some bucks and I only made it to J.
Did you and your wife have separate accounts?
I did ask for her permission on some songs.
$125 worth?
She'll do she wasn't paying attention. She
Oh,
was like,
okay.
do you know how much you're spending? I'm like, yeah.
Don't talk to me, woman.
But she made me download some songs, and I compromised because, she does the vocals.
Okay.
So you got some Sonny and Cher in there.
Oh, so you weren't alone.
No,
at
because
least.
that's an S. We didn't make it that
Oh,
far.
just Cher alone. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. She was in C.
Did you get a lot of Bono?
No.
Thank God nobody wants Bono.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Yeah.
Did you get Herman's Hermits?
That's H.
That's it.
He's in it.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
There was no
H is before J.
There was no
I'm
Herman.
in a different alphabet.
He's in
on
the
the Roman
He's in the
alphabet.
Cyrillic alphabet.
Those Russians.
Yeah,
He's in the Sanskrit.
that's right.
Oh, okay. So any other good ones? Did you get Aha?
I got a. Yeah, I think she made me download "Take on Me."
Really?
Yeah.
Aha has so many good songs. How could you just pick one?
I think that was the only one that was for sale that anybody would buy.
What?
Did you get Video Killed the Rockstar?
Radio killed the
star.
radio star.
Oh.
No, because that's the was it not the? I want to say the Muggles.
Muggles?
Yeah, the Muggles.
Buggles. with a
Buggles.
B.
The Muggles?
The Muggles.
No, they go to prom in September.
Whole Cricks killed the Harry Potter star. There you go.
Wow.
No, there was no Buggles.
So is that up or down for the week for you?
That's a down.
Okay.
Because
But you got all these new songs. Is that an up?
yeah, it's great, but I only got through J. That means there's a lot of songs I still want.
How many Justin Bieber songs did you get?
None.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Wait, hold on. Jimmy, J.I.
J.U. is
Oh,
after.
J.U. comes after Jimmy. And that's a whole new block.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't make it to Justin Bieber.
Too bad. Justin Guarini is out there too. Don't forget
Oh,
him.
man. That's right.
I was going to start singing a Justin Guarini song until I realized I know no Justin Guarini
Did you get Paul? Did you get
Paul Doherty.
no
What?
Daughtry?
Daughtry?
How about
Me,
Daughtry?
Andrew Daughtry?
Yeah, whatever his name
No.
is.
Whatever.
Daughtry from...
Roger Daltrey?
No, Daughtry.
No,
No,
not that
Daughtry?
hack.
No.
From American Idol.
No.
there's
No,
a lot
no, no American Idol.
There's
No,
a lot of good
no,
ones
no.
from America's Got Talent.
I mean, I'm being American Idol in Rock Band. Why would I want to download American Idol people?
Is your wife good?
I am the American Idol person in Rock Band.
Is your wife good at the vocals?
See? Yeah, actually, she is.
Okay.
I'm not.
At the vocals? I'm
Yes,
shocked. I'm shocked by that.
I can only do screaming like sound guard.
Look around this room here. I think you win.
Jeff knows much about your vocals. He does the sound. His microphone's broken.
Keeps me hanging around. Yeah. So that's it.
I've been banned from singing in some parts of the world.
In karaoke?
In rock band or whatnot.
I wonder if karaoke DJs have like a band list that they share on the internet with like pictures of people and the songs they request.
Do not let this.
Do not let this person sing ABBA. and just pictures right there.
Oh, they let me sing ABBA.
Oh, okay.
Well, when we tried to sing.
Me So Horny?
No, that's what they made us sing.
Oh, yeah.
We attempted to sing I Touch Myself by the Divinyls.
Jeff and I had a good one like that.
Us two and a buddy of ours, father,
Yes.
went up to sing. And either someone wrote the wrong number down or they played the wrong song because we're expecting to sing one song and they start playing Me So Horny.
Yep. I
And
feel
I'm
like we did well with it.
That was even better. I mean,
don't even
imagine
know
the
this.
gyrations you could do to that song.
Oh, we did.
I barely knew this. I know none of the words to it other than the refrain.
Me So Horny?
Yeah, that's all I know.
Me So Horny!
And all these words are coming up. And
It's
I don't
rap.
know
You
the-
just read them. You don't have to sing them. That's the best part about rapping in in karaoke because you don't have to sing.
But
you just may have to. You just.
I was so
You just have to maintain a rhythm.
because I didn't even know what song it was. I didn't know the beat that was supposed to be going on. I couldn't figure out the phrasing.
Sometimes they'll play the actual lyrics low underneath, so you have like a guide for you to.
Yeah, they didn't that time.
They didn't do it,
Did you?
but you made good on the gyrations and touching yourself, right?
Well, I was so confused.
Outside of that, outside of
Oh,
Probably
me so horny. I probably would get kicked off the stage. It depends how much alcohol I've had.
$125 worth of alcohol.
Well, there was that public exposure arrest back in the day. Oh wait, hold on,
Did
that
you
wasn't me.
download the Star Wars theme song or Star Wars song from the club? Leia, Leia, Leia.
Do we have any requests from that from last week?
No,
I think we should make a soundtrack and send it out to our podcast brethren.
I think we should.
And now a word from Hobie.
It's a good song to make love to. Let me tell you, it's got the rhythm going.
Or do not. There is no try.
Yum yum.
You're welcome, salty language.
Yum yum.
Anyways, let's see.
Speaking of salty language, congratulations on 300 for that.
Yes, congratulations, guys.
300 minutes or 300 podcasts?
300
Episodes.
podcasts.
Oh, all right, awesome.
And I think
Brian,
that's just
Tony?
regular episodes. That doesn't include their enthusiast episodes.
Yes. Or Brian's This Crazy Life.
Yes.
Another
Doesn't
great
include that.
podcast. This Crazy Life. So, let's see. What you're up this week or down since Blake has down.
Blake's on, God, I don't even know what my down is.
Okay, I'll go next then.
This week's just been a bland week.
Okay. My down this week is texting while driving. I
Don't
have
like-
not.
You're not good at it?
No, I don't do it. And I'm so tired of getting behind people in the high speed lane going 20 miles under the speed limit because you pass them and they're texting. Why are you texting
That's
and
when
in the
you
high
just
speed
hit
lane?
them and blame them because they won't know what
They get a
happened.
finger every single time. Every single time. I don't think they notice it because they're texting. But I'm like, do you not realize you're on the highway? Like,
You know
this
what's
is
better than giving them a finger? An angry fist wave.
Oh.
You know, a problem with truckers is their masturbation on the internet and driving at the same time.
What's
you know that's a problem?
That?
You being serious?
No, I'm dead serious. You look at the causes of accidents by truck drivers.
Yeah.
And one of the major causes is they're masturbating while driving on the road.
They admitted to it?
No, they don't admit to it, but that's how they know it caused.
They look at the phone and it's, oh, wow, Star Wars porn. Okay.
Sorry.
Daddy, fill my holes. Okay, so I mean that website is probably not a clean website. Wow, I did not know that.
I thought it was about filling potholes so you can drive safer.
Yes, Blake's fork just broke. One of the little things from it. You know what you need is the McDonald's fry fork. Have you seen this?
No, this almost look. I should break out the other tongue and make it look like a medieval fork.
Oh.
Well, right now you've got a trident.
Yes.
Kind of. It's lopsided.
Well,
Did you see what McDonald's came out with? It's this little spoon or fork thing, a handle, and you put your three French fries in it. It holds them, and you can dip them in ketchup, and it looks like a fork, and you eat the French fries. That is the new thing they're coming out with on
yeah,
Friday.
no, it's a joke. I mean,
No.
they might actually make it.
They
but
are
it's-
making
oh
it.
my
But
gosh.
it's just stupid joke.
Yes.
It's,
And anything to try and get them back into the restaurant.
Well, you know why? Because Friday releases their high quality meats or new meal.
that you eat a fork with.
Oh, I did see a great picture of McDonald's this week. May 1st is May Day. Mm-hmm. That's
Yes.
that's the day communists daydream that their utopia can work.
Yes.
And they
I
try
thought
to,
that was the day they danced around the pole with yarn.
no, that's the maypole. That's coming in the spring, German inspired. No, the I saw a picture of a family taking a break, eating lunch in McDonald's with their old Soviet Union flag, sitting behind them. I thought, how ironic. There's nothing more ironic in that photo.
McDonald's is the bastion of American capitalism.
Bastion of everything that's wrong with American capitalism and success and wrongness.
It's called a fork. F-R-O-R-K.
Fork?
Fork.
There's a picture of it.
A
See?
fry fork. A
You're
fork.
not kidding.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
You should put that up on our website.
It will come with new sandwiches, which debut on Friday. The new signature.
Friday, I get it.
The news. I didn't until now. The new signature crafted sandwiches are the pico guacamole. I'm not buying anything with guacamole at McDonald's. Sweet barbecue bacon and the maple bacon Dijon. Okay.
So I'm going to avoid all of those apparently. So yay!
Yes. Again, their food is still going to taste like crap. This episode is sponsored by McDonald's. My down for after down was texting. My up for the week, I got two. I got two.
Two ups.
Started teaching my son chess. The game of chess. I haven't played in a while.
He's probably better than me by now.
He was very darn good. I was quite impressed, so I'm pretty happy with it. And he always likes the little mind games. Like he's been playing Ticket to Ride, the adult version. We don't really try Baby It or anything like that. And he's caught on. He's played some games with us too, Jeff. And that so I started. He wanted to play chess. He actually got it out of the closet, and so we started playing, and he enjoys it. So. I'm not that good at chess, so this should be interesting.
Well, I've seen you at checkers.
I'm better at chess than checkers.
Okay.
I'm much better at that.
I didn't know you could be that bad at checkers.
I am awful at checkers. I lost to my 10-year-old niece on vacation 2 weeks ago.
Was that willingly
What?
losing to
checkers?
your 10-year-old niece?
Yeah, I really suck at it.
Here was my hard adaptation into parenthood. Fighting my type A personality to let two little 6-year-old girls win at games.
You can't let them win at everything.
I was a jerk sometimes.
It teaches them
Well,
that
you,
they
you
can't.
can still win and not be a jerk. You're
Have you
allowed
met
to.
No, because
you
I
met
usually
Blake?
would jump up and yell,
met Blake?
in your face! and make them cry, go to mom. No, I'm kidding. But there were times where I would let them win. Sometimes I would win, and I'm like, oh, I can't mess this up because it'd be too obvious.
Yes.
But sometimes you can kind of manipulate things, and you're like, yeah, okay. But there are times they would get depressed and they would, lose, and I'm like, well, hey, play again. Let's go. And then they would win eventually and be happy. But it was so hard for me to let myself lose because of my type A personality. It's like,
I don't blame you.
I have to win.
Win at all costs, damn it! Win at all costs.
We're playing the next game where I'm going to win. No, I'm kidding. Now we play Axis and Allies. We don't know how. Shut up.
Nobody knows how to play Axis and Allies.
And it takes 4 days.
I'm through with this risk. Let's play real.
I moved a centimeter. I moved another centimeter.
And it takes you an hour to move those centimeters.
I don't know what to do. What should I do? 6
Oh,
hours later,
come
I
on.
moved a centimeter.
Come on. Axis and Allies is more fun than that.
I moved 2 centimeters.
No, you don't. You move one country space.
Oh, wow.
You're thinking probably of a different.
No, I'm thinking
yeah.
Axis and Allies.
You don't measure your movements.
Oh, I know. How silly.
Maybe that's what your problem was.
Oh, I measure everything. I moved 10 inches. My other
So,
up this week. Oh, sorry.
4 times of that length then?
No, 5 times 2.
2 times 5. Shut up! I don't get it. My up this week is Mystery Science Theater, the revival.
Yes.
The new one. I apologize, Jeff. I told you last week off the air that episodes 5 and 6 are the good ones. 10 and 11 are the good ones. I finished them last night.
Okay.
I was there. They did a fantasy series back to back, a sequel in it.
Ah.
I haven't watched them all. I kind of pick and choose, and I will eventually watch them all.
Are you watching them in order, or are
No.
you skipping around?
I started watching 1, 2, and 3, and then
Yeah.
I skipped to 10 and 11. I haven't finished 11 yet.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it, and again, I have to go back from 4 through 9. But 10, I feel like it's the old ones again. I feel like they finally got their momentum. They're making the good jokes.
They got their mojo.
They do. I'm kind of perturbed by Tom Servo flying everywhere. I'm a little creeped out by it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that part.
No, I do
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
I do like not Cambat, but the other one,
Gypsy.
Gypsy. I do like her coming down once in a while. But it's enjoyable. Blake, have you watched it yet? The new ones?
No, I've been too busy still.
Okay.
I've been too busy drinking and downloading songs.
Sorry. Jeff, have you seen them?
Like I saw the first 2.
Okay. Did you like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
The movies are still bad.
Yes. Yes. That first movie is awful.
The second one wasn't much better.
No.
The Into the Wilderness
with
or
Bigfoot?
something. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. I kept waiting for Bigfoot to hang himself.
No, that was Strange Wilderness.
No, my bad. So, are you up on anything this week, Jeff?
No, this week has just been a monotone, same old, carrying over from last week. I can't think of anything that was worthwhile,
Okay.
worth discussing.
Blake, where are you up on this week?
Something might pop up later in the show. I know.
Might pop up.
Oh God, you're disgusting.
I know. I should be ashamed of myself.
I'm up on The Leftovers. This is a third
Meatloaf?
and final series,
Oh, I think man, actually
third and final
leftovers.
season, and the episodes are great and sarcastically funny.
Okay.
And it's like the first 2 were kind of a little darker. This is kind of darker with a sense of humor.
How many episodes are there this season?
I think there's like 16. I think for the final. I
Really?
think it's like I think it was like 10, 10, 16 or something. I can't.
Wow. Is this?
I can't remember.
This is HBO, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
HBO.
Okay. Just wondering.
So the first season was weird, the first one was interesting. The second one was just weird, and this season it's pretty funny, but it's weird. Well, the whole thing's weird, the whole premise. But I laughed my ass off at the beginning of a couple of these episodes because they're funny. They're just meant. I think they're meant to be darkly black humor, funny-ish. Yeah.
I thought you would be up on the NFL draft with your Cleveland Browns. Congratulations.
Oh God.
You got the quarterback of the future from Notre Dame.
Sure.
We'll touch on
not-
that in draft day.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Bengals drafted a guy that beat somebody.
Well, that's part of for the course for Cincinnati.
Well,
I mean, he already had an orange long jumpsuit, right? He just has to
The
bring it with
good
him.
news
So
is
they save money by drafting him because
That's right.
he already owns
Because Mike
the
Brown's
uniform.
a cheap ass. That's right.
the good news is we got a lot of good, upstanding people that can teach him the ways. We got Andy Dalton, we got Pac-Man Jones, we got Jeremy Hill. I mean, we got a lot of good people for the society.
What's your Vontez Perfect?
He's never been arrested. He's never been arrested.
Yeah, he's just dirty on the field.
Yeah, he's not like Joey Porter. He's dirty on the field and off the field. Oh, no charges in this one. Thanks, Pittsburgh. Yeah, okay, Sean and Ian. Yeah, he was innocent. Okay. Anyways. So, yeah, we watch the NFL draft often. I did not watch it as much as I used to because I've realized that it's quite boring.
The only reason I watched is because it was on at the bar.
It was, yeah.
Well,
I
we
have
had a
no
reason
desire to
because
watch it.
we had like a lot of picks in the first round. And I actually saw it with Dr. Bednar and a group of other buddies.
You enjoy watching people's dreams die when they get drafted by the Browns?
And Bednar's.
Okay, good.
Because I knew our last pick in the first round, we're about 14 picks away, and I looked at needs and availability, and I said, we're going to get Jabril Peppers. And Bednar was like, no Michigan. I said, it's going to happen.
Who cares if he's Michigan if he helps your team?
And as it got closer, it became more a reality. I said, we're drafting Jabril Peppers.
And you did.
And we drafted Jabril Peppers.
All right. I will say I'll put my down on the NFL draft and the draft experts.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Can you never say draft experts again because
Yeah.
there is no such thing?
yesterday I was reading an article that had a list. Gave everybody their grades.
Oh God.
They gave the Bengals a D-.
Okay.
Said it was the worst draft of them all, and
Okay.
they got schooled.
Okay.
Then I read another article where they listed the top 10 teams that got better after the draft.
On the same website.
It was on Facebook.
Okay. Sorry.
And it was the Bengals were number one. So one of them said they had the best draft, and one said they had the worst draft. I mean, it's like completely 1 to 32. It's not like, oh, they're 10 or 15. No, 1 and 32. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, I've seen drafts for the Bengals be C- all the way up to A-, and I'm like, this is why you experts are idiots.
Sporting News had D-.
Yes, I did see the sport. I did like how the Browns, not to go too much into this, the Browns had the number 1 pick. Everybody knew that they were picking Myles Garrett.
And we didn't screw it up.
Well, here's the thing.
Yet.
Yeah, well, you don't know for 3 or 4 years.
He
really.
actually put in his retirement papers last week. But everybody knew Myles Garrett was the best player out there. He was a can't miss. If you had the number 1 pick, that's who you were going with. There was no quarterback good enough. So CBS Sportsline, they write this review, and I hate grades. I fucking hate grades on the NFL draft because you don't know what they did. So they get it, and they say, well, B- for, it was Entertainment Weekly, I think.
B-. We hated it.
You picked the best player in the draft, so the Browns get credit for that, but they never addressed their quarterback issue. They only had 1 pick.
Yeah.
It's,
So you're talking about the first pick was the only thing that they were.
yes, they just drafted the day 1, and
Okay.
they graded each pick, and they said, well, they never addressed their thing, and I'm like, but it's only 1 pick. You can't draft 3 players with 1 pick.
Yeah.
You know, if the Browns would have picked a quarterback, they would have been ostracized for that.
for taking for reaching for someone who didn't deserve.
How
to
dare
go
you not
there.
get Myles Garrett? Well, wait a minute. You can't have it both ways, idiots.
There was-
Dum-dums.
There was a moment of panic where the rumors were they might actually forgo Garrett and just take Trubisky. Thank God they just took Myles Garrett.
That was only the Bears that overpaid for that.
Yeah. Yeah, they moved up 1 spot.
Did you see John
and they gave
Lynch,
him-
San Francisco's GM said, we actually thought the Bears were getting Solomon Thomas. We were ecstatic when he was still there at 3. We thought they moved up for him. Not the quarterback. Let's see. NHL playoffs are still going on. We'll get to that in listener feedback. Nichols sent in some more picks.
All right.
And let's do the Twitter poll of the week real quick. Jeff, I thought you were waiting for your theme song. Twitter poll of the week.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm
Okay.
not liking our theme
Okay.
song yet. It's too close to what ESPN did for their poll of the week or something. So.
I'll put it to the tune of Me So Horny because you've done that before.
Twitter poll of the week.
You didn't have to touch yourself while you were doing that.
I didn't.
I think that's a prerequisite. Hand check. So, last 2 weeks before this week, we've had Netflix original series premieres, or original series, pick your favorite. You can follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast. Also on Facebook at The History of Bad Ideas. There was another Bad Ideas podcast out there.
What?
You remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we took them down too.
They're gone now.
Oh, yeah! Fuck yeah! They ended in February. We're still going, motherfuckers! They had like 8 episodes. Fuck you! We're the true History of Bad Ideas. They actually may have talked history. We don't!
They didn't have history in their name though.
Oh, this is Bad Ideas?
I think
Oh,
so.
wait a minute. We do talk history. The one we make up.
That's true. We're right until proven wrong. No, so the last couple weeks,
Alternative history.
alternative facts. This was our 3rd week of this, so we did an original series each week from Netflix. First 2 winners that go on to the finals is Stranger Things and House of Cards.
Both great shows.
That's going to be an interesting pick. I'm not sure who's going to win on that.
It's going to be interesting.
This week might be a little rougher.
Yeah, did you run out of shows that were?
I did the comedies this week.
Oh,
And comedies, there wasn't much. Let's see.
yeah. You should have brought Kimmy Schmidt back for this one. even though she lost in
Yeah.
week 1.
We had BoJack Horseman, we had Fuller House, The Ranch, and Grace and Frankie. And there was a lot of ties. It came close. So you can vote at Bad Ideas Podcast. Not anymore. We'll have a new one out this week. So in last place, it was a tie with 21%. We had BoJack Horseman and Grace and Frankie tie.
That worries me that people picked the other two over those.
Winning 36% to 22%. And we had a decent turnout for this one. Fuller House beat The Ranch. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well-
I've seen Fuller House.
I mean, anything should beat The Ranch.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've never seen it, but it stars Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Fuller House moves on to the final.
Fuller House makes it to the finals.
Orange is the New Black will be up next week. That will be in the polls this coming week. I'm trying to think what the other ones were. We may have. I think Daredevil needs to be on there.
Yeah.
Daredevil will be on there, and we'll see what else is going up.
Can't remember the other.
We probably will not have Iron Fist on there.
Probably
Sorry.
not.
No, not so much. Marco Polo, maybe.
Nope.
No,
I don't
probably
think we
not.
can do that now.
But we'll get a couple more. But Daredevil and Orange is the New Black will be up there.
Now I'll just have to Google Netflix original shows.
That's what I do every week. I did start watching 13 Reasons Why. My wife and I started watching that.
Yeah?
Saw the first episode last night. Whew, that's a little intense. I do not want my kids to ever be teenagers, I'll be honest. Jeez, oh, peace.
Jason, it's going to happen.
I know. It's sad because it's about a girl's suicide in high school, about how she got cyberbullied and all that. And I mean, there's humorous parts to it. It's not straight sadness, but it's not an uplifting show. But she's basically sends these tapes out to people, and 13 tapes, and she sends them out to these people, and they have to pass them on after they hear them. And if they don't follow the rules, something big is going to happen. They're going to be exposed to the world, the public. And
If they don't follow the rules, she's coming back from the dead.
she has
to haunt
somebody
them?
that helps her that's alive still.
So someone was in on her suicide.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So the first episode was good.
Wow, that's sounding worse than I thought it was.
No,
going
it's
to
good.
Be.
It is
Well,
good.
That premise of someone's following up on it sounds bad.
But
to
you
me.
see it from everybody's perspective. Like the first episode followed her gay friend. The next episode will be following somebody else.
All right.
And you get through the tapes each episode, a tape an episode.
Question.
7.
Okay, thanks. No, do you feel that it glorifies suicide?
No.
Because that's
No.
what the big thing is. All these suicide prevention groups
Yeah.
are so angry about it because they say it glorifies suicide.
I think it's a good, and I've only one episode into it.
Yeah.
I feel like it does not glorify it at all. It has not gotten as graphic as it's supposed to be.
So you think it gets more graphic?
Yeah, supposedly it does. I've avoided every spoilers, but I've seen headlines like,
Yeah.
I think it's a good talking point to get your kids talking about it. I think it's a big thing. I mean, it is prevalent. Not prevalent. It does happen. And I think you do need to talk to your kids about it. And, my wife and I were watching and we're like, how the hell, when our kids get that old, how the hell do you talk about it? Because the kids don't want to talk to their parents about it.
God, no.
So,
I still don't want to talk to my parents about it.
yeah, I mean, so I feel like, I can see their point. A lot of people are going to be doing it. I don't know if that's really. I feel like that's a crutch that something comes along every couple of years and they're like, oh, they're going to do this now because it's glorified.
Well, that's what I mean.
And it's like,
it needs to be out there.
yeah,
The subject matter needs to be out in the open.
yeah.
And not seeing the show, I don't know, but I find it hard to believe that they make suicide look attractive.
No, and it's basically she kisses the football jock at the playground. Like they went out after hours. She ended up kissing him. It's her first kiss ever. And he basically does something like in Riverdale, like slut shames her and sends a picture out like, oh yeah, I actually went all the way with her and all that. And it basically ruined her. And she's a new girl at the school. She's only been there 2 months. And so the first episode, her gay friend really didn't defend her. He kind of believed the picture and not her. And so that's why I'm thinking he got the tape first. So it's like, I don't think it glorifies it. I think you do need to talk about it. I mean, but I can see where they're coming from, but it's like, it's the same thing about, let's burn some books about this topic or this topic.
Yeah.
It's not good. No, I mean, I think you have to keep it out there. So, not to go too soapboxy, that's on Stumpy down the hall. Soapbox.
The
Too late.
Stumpy Podcast Network.
That's right. So, anyway, Fuller House won. Then we going on to the finals.
Yay.
Let's do some listener feedback. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I think we should make an executive decision and replace Fuller House with something else.
The Range.
No, something that probably lost in the first or second week.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, something like Kimmy Schmidt or even 13 Reasons Why. I don't care.
Nope, Fuller House is it.
Oh.
And time for some listener feedback. So, we usually start listener feedback
Can't give yourself a nickname.
from this guy,
Number one fan.
Doug. He says Val Kilmer confirmed this week that he actually had cancer, by the way. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Wants to
currently
play.
has it or
Had it.
had it?
Or
Okay.
has, yeah. He says, wants to play Batman again. Think he'll replace Ben Affleck.
It's good to want things,
I want to play Batman too.
but unless they're doing like Batman Beyond, where he's the old person. Batman.
I thought of that.
I could see him coming back as the old guy Batman.
Yeah.
He could be Old Man Logan, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I have no issue with that if he does Batman Beyond. I have no issue with that. Do it.
I think
Sure.
that'd be pretty cool because I like Val Kilmer. Even though his best work was in Real
Saint.
Genius and,
His best work is
in Top
currently on in
Secret.
the green room
Oh,
right now.
and
Tombstone.
But that was he played a minor character.
What?
He played the number 2 character in the movie.
Doc Holliday.
He was secondary.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Kurt Russell was prime.
Still,
Yeah, but he was number 2.
He still wasn't the best.
take Doc
actor. He was
Holliday
a
above
supporting
Wyatt
actor.
Earp. Wyatt Earp's a dick in this sometimes. Well, there's a girl walking across the town with an umbrella. Woo! She showed an ankle. I'm going after her.
Throw
Forget
that
my wife.
parasol.
Because Wyatt Earp is my friend.
Oh, there goes the sheriff, just watching the green room. There goes the old sheriff. Ah, well, forget that. Anyways.
Yeah. So, anyways, speaking of Batman, Gotham, by the way, has started again. You seen any episodes?
No, I haven't caught up on the anything post Christmas yet.
All right. So, yeah. Don't take your time. Don't rush.
I haven't caught up on anything pre-Christmas.
His summer vacation is going to be just watching episode after episode all day.
Catch up with it once the season's done.
Actually, when people go away for vacation, they come back with tans. Just going to come back paler.
Well, I caught up on the Happy Days finale. Let me tell you. Who knew that would be how it ends?
Yeah.
I don't remember how Happy Days ends. Now I gotta find it.
Yeah, I'll just say this: it's kind of interesting, right? In this latest episode, the kid that's playing Bruce Wayne, what's his name? I can't remember.
Damien Dark.
That boy needs.
David Masus.
There you go.
He must, yeah, whatever. That boy needs to be taught to learn how to run. Because they film him running down a corridor several times, and it's just really embarrassing.
So Tom Cruise.
It is
Then he needs to
embarrassing.
go to talk to Tom Cruise.
You
Tom
can
Cruise
tell,
School of Running.
Yeah, he is an actor who is not physical. Obviously, somebody's doing all the stunts for him and everything else because this boy does not run well.
Run, David. Run, David.
He doesn't look right. So if he's doing his own stunt running, he's horrible.
You know what it probably was? They were probably scouting our softball games and watching me run.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. and that boy ain't right already.
And they said, wow, you ran 30 feet and are already calling for a pinch runner. Okay.
Yeah. So
60 feet.
So El Heno's doing his Gotham Lights this week. I like him to address little Bruce Wayne's running style.
I know we would like this. Along with a picture
Or
of your
do
abs.
it, a picture of you shirtless. Oh, I mean, no, send in a listener review of his running style. Critique it. That'd be great.
I'm running. I am caught up on Flash. Jeff, are you caught up on Flash?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, good. It was okay. It's been an okay season.
Like I said, I haven't watched Flash since the crossover. The big crossover, not the Supergirl musical crossover.
It was not good.
Arrow, same thing. I think I've seen one or two of the time traveling
Legends
since then. But I am, if we're talking superhero shows, I am caught up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I gave up on that.
It actually is kind of good right now. I know Doug was mocking how he didn't want to see it because, it's a fake world thing or whatnot. Did it, I think, pretty interesting, and I think it could have lasting effects.
Okay. I looked at Arrow. I'm 10 episodes behind on Arrow. I'm going to get caught up. I'm going to watch them all, but I'm like, really, Arrow I used to watch right away, and now I'm like, this season has not been that great. And I like the people in it. I just can't get into it.
I don't like New Team Arrow.
Yeah, Mad Dog's going to be a full-time person next year.
Oh, they're not full-time already?
Series regular. I think they're just guest stars this season.
I still have a hard concept of a bow hunter in an urban setting.
No, it makes sense. He was on an island.
It works because he's anti-gun or something.
But I'll kill you still.
I'll kill you, but I'm just against guns.
He has a boxing glove bow and arrow. I love that with an arrow. I love the
He
boxing
does
glove.
not.
He
That-
did
that was
use
the
it
cartoon.
once.
He used it once, but it doesn't have one.
It
He
was
just-
awesome.
It just happened to be they made some stupid way that a boxing glove got on an arrow, so he shot it.
No.
It's real.
Speak of ridiculous situations, I know Blake's going to appreciate this. Wrestling last night on Raw. Dean Ambrose from Cincinnati is
Oh my
crazy. He's the
God.
crazy guy in it. And he's in the back stage area and in the locker room. And he goes up to Finn. He's a wrestler, mind you. He goes up to Finn Balor.
No kidding.
And shut up. He goes up to Finn Balor and a couple other guys. And he's like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And he starts talking to him like it's an interview. And Finn Balor's like, what are you doing? Like, is this an interview? Might have been Seth Rollins. And he's like, well, why else are these cameras in the locker room? There's no other reason for them to be here. And it's like, well done. At least they finally addressed it after 30 years.
After 30 years of just following guys in the locker room all the
It
time.
was just funny. Yeah, of course it is. That's why they're here.
Just because I, don't have a microphone or a studio set, I'm still...
Studio.
I should just do that. Just start interviewing people in the locker room.
You should. I don't know about that. Blake would, but he's in the wrong locker room. And big news: Billy Corrigan from Smashing Pumpkins
Is
bought.
wrestling now?
No, he bought the NWA, the wrestling promotion, not the rap group. The wrestling promotion.
I've been, dead for years?
They basically license out. There's about 30 promotions. It's the true independent. He bought it. We don't know how much, and he supposedly has a big vision to make this back to be good again. He went to buy TNA Impact a couple months ago, and that fell through and went to the shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so now he's trying. He bought
Billy Corgan.
NWA.
Now that's kind of funny. I didn't know he was a big
He is-
fake wrestling fan.
He is a huge wrestling fan. And he
I'm
does
sorry,
storylines.
entertainment sport fan.
Hit you with the pass. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting that Billy Corrigan bought NWA. Like, good for you, Billy. Good for you. His net worth is $40 million. Just give you everybody an idea.
Now is he gonna?
So isn't his net worth now zero since he paid $40 million for
No,
NWA?
I think you could, Jeff. I think you could afford the NWA.
38 cents?
Pretty much.
Now is he gonna play every president, executive, vice president, promoter role like
For all 30?
like he did for his band? It pissed them all off.
Maybe. Are they still together?
No, he and the drummer were still together, but everybody else has come and gone.
Really? I thought
Mostly
the
because
drummer was in jail.
He was he was in rehab because he was a drug addict for a while. But no, Billy Corgan unfortunately was a control freak perfectionist. No. So when they did the recordings in the studios, he played all the instruments and everything else, and it was just everybody else gets pissed off
Why
because they're
bother
like, "Why
having
are
a
we
band?"
here?"
Yeah.
Exactly. Why are we here?
Just call yourself 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Oh, just a rat in a cage.
Oh, that was close.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep going, Blake. What else we got?
Oh yeah, we're doing a segment called Listener Feedback.
Yes.
This is from Dev from Ohio's Hat.
Mm-hmm.
He says, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, reboot, or lazy storytelling?
They've said it is not an Empire Strikes Back reboot.
Well,
It's going to be a montage! It's going to be Luke and Rey, Kylo and Snoke. They're going to be training against each other. Going to be a montage.
Leia.
Yeah, there you go.
Jew.
No, I
With
Sorry,
some-
Dev, I don't understand your question because
Yeah, we addressed this already, haven't we?
well, but his question is an or situation. Is it this or this? But his choices are the same thing.
A reboot or lazy storytelling?
If it's a reboot, it's lazy storytelling.
Wait a minute. Did he mean
So-
time travel?
That would be cool if Star Wars gets into time travel.
I'm gonna freak out.
What happens at the end of episode 9? They actually find out this is really Earth in the past.
Oh,
It's like Battlestar Galactica.
Like George
Spoiler.
Lucas's original vision.
You know what would be better if they find out in episode 9 it was all a dream.
Oh, I heard you got caught up on St. Elsewhere this week, Jeff. Finally, after all this time. So, is that where you came up with this? Is it a snow globe?
No, I was going with
I know.
Dallas.
No,
Who
but
shot him?
well, wait a minute.
Patrick Duffy.
I think that's a legitimate question. If it was a dream, whose dream would it be?
Would it
Shmi
be
Skywalkers.
Would it be androids? Do they dream?
No, only Electric Sheep.
Oh yeah, only Electric Sheep. Yeah, you're right.
Just checking.
Yeah,
Just checking.
he got it out faster before I could.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be different. I'm excited about it.
See, that could be a poll. If it is all a dream, who would it be? Whose dream would it be? do you
Jawa.
think?
I think it would have to be Shmi Skywalkers.
Oh God. Oh God.
Well, it'd have to be somebody early who could have dreamt before everybody else was born, who would have been alive.
Or somebody late who
So,
dreamt.
so Shmi is like probably finds out she's pregnant and makes up some story that it was an immaculate birth or something, and then everything from there goes from there.
Did you see the one rumor online that they're trying to piece together that Finn is actually Mace Windu's kid? No, stop
No,
it.
stop.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it. Let's not do that. We don't need this.
Yeah, and,
We didn't want him to be Lando's kid.
There's
We
only
want him-
two black
we
guys
wanted
in
him
the
to
whole
be-
universe.
Well, you
And
don't
we need
know
him to be
that
the
because
son
there's a
of
lot of stormtroopers. You don't
That's
get to see
true.
who they are.
no, because Snoke is Mace Windu.
I saw that theory too.
Oh,
Stop
God.
it, people.
No.
Stop.
No. No.
Which would be funny in the next episode. He's just like, Ren, I told you, motherfucker, go shoot that Finn girl guy and the Ray guy, motherfucker. I don't think this is Star Wars. I think this is rated R. I want all these motherfucking Jedi off this motherfucking planet. Anyways, moving on.
Oh yes. Moving on. Mikael.
Welcome back, Mikael.
Where has he been, Mikael?
He's been in the Big Easy.
He has been busy with Michelle.
In the Big Wait a minute.
Doing the
Hey, he said it, not me.
I apologize. I was going way too fast and all that.
Hey,
Speaking before thinking.
I just kept going Big Easy. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Mikael
Hello, Mikael.
says, what do you guys collect? Well, Jason collects errors and mistakes. But no, seriously, he says, what do you guys collect? Albums, action figures, T-shirts, stolen panties, that sort of thing. He actually says stolen panty. I didn't put that in there.
Yeah, that was from Michael himself.
I used to collect comic books.
I bought comic books, and I still have them, but I never called myself a collector of comic books. I was a comic book reader.
What do you have? Is there anything you collect or you buy a lot of them?
I've been collecting like decks of playing cards and tarot cards and things like that.
That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
I got
always
some
like a
cool
good.
tarot deck cards. You should see it.
Well, you should.
I got a
show-
great
I'll
Italian
show
art
you
one, yeah.
mine if you show me
Exactly.
yours.
Don't go to his
will.
basement though. It's lots of dungeon material down there.
That's Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Playing cards are always fun. I like that. Is there anything you
I
collect?
would say as a kid, I definitely collected Star Wars figures and Star Wars stuff.
Again, bought and played with.
And played
Wouldn't
with
really
it.
call them collect.
Well, I collected and then played with it.
Collectors would have a heart attack if they saw the way I treated my Star Wars figures.
Exactly. They would. It was like, no, I was definitely not like the Saturday Night Live skit where you buy the stuff and then
Never
keep it
touch it.
packaged, never touch it and play. I play with all my stuff. But, so as a kid, I would say, yeah, all Star Wars figures and Star Wars stuff. I even have life size, Millennium, not life size, but the big Millennium Falcon.
Life
size. No, but as an adult, I think I still collect D&D shit. Of course, my wife's like, "You gonna get rid of that stuff in the garage?" I'm like, "Nope." It's out of the way. Not like your stuff. Ha ha.
Or you.
Get out of my way. I can't read. No. And, or,
I have my stuff in a corner in the garage. Your stuff takes up the entire kitchen.
actually, the house.
It's called our table.
Actually, it's a microcosm of the entire house. There's one little corner for me, and the rest is full of her shit.
Like a microwave, a couch.
Everything.
But she lets you have sex sometimes.
Sometimes.
So there's a trade-off.
When I've been good. When I've made dinner for the week, you know.
Oh, you got 3 stars today. One more, Blake. You know what that is.
Woo-hoo, I get to go to work. No, but as an adult, I actually for a while I would hit all the Hard Rock cafes in cities around the world. I'd go and buy the shot glass. So I
would
got
be cool.
basically.
You want to actually eat
what
their
those
food,
are at.
would you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because every once in a while you get a hankering for American stuff, you know.
America.
So I would, you know, I'd collect shot glasses from the different foreign countries that I've been in. If there's a Hard Rock there,
I used to do shot glasses, not Hard Rock shot glasses,
Yeah.
but wherever you went, come home with a shot
I
glass.
got random with that too.
I got a lot of shot. I used to have a lot of shot glasses.
But considering I don't do shots, I just got a bunch of glasses
just-
that never
yeah.
get used.
Actually, he went to a garage sale. He bought all these shot glasses with foreign country names on them. I go, are these all yours? Yep. Been there every single one.
No, mine aren't foreign countries. Mine are just other U.S. cities.
Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton,
Toledo.
Cleveland,
Louisville. You've been all over.
Lexington. Don't forget Indianapolis. Gary, Indiana, close to Chicago.
Portsmouth. Besides collecting the souls of my enemies, I don't collect.
Okay, that's a good one.
I collect. I used to collect shot glasses, comic books. I used to be a reader. I used to collect too because I used to go out and try to get some different ones. I haven't done that in a while. I would say the only thing I collect like as an adult is action figures, but I don't really have any rhyme or reason. Like I got the whole 1960s Batman collection. They're down in the green room. I have those. I have like I really am starting to go back and like start looking for the old toys that I used to have, hoping my son would like them.
And he doesn't.
He does some. I used to collect the Star Wars Phantom Menace toys because I thought they would be worth something. They didn't. That was kind of a shocker.
The only Star Wars figures to depreciate.
Yes. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not kidding. Fuckers.
Yeah, even the free ones depreciated.
Did you? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, there really hasn't been anything I really collect a lot lately. Yeah, that's about it.
It's probably tough being a collector, being a parent of youngins. Probably takes away time and money that would go into collecting something.
Yeah, and you know what? To be honest with you, like I love the DC Superpowers toys. I really would love to get the DC Superpowers action line in that they came out with in the 80s and that. And I have some still, but they're all torn to shreds. You know, they're all paint chipping and that. But they're like $80 per each figure. I was like, nope, I can't do that. But they had like some weird ones. They had Steppenwolf, Red Tornado, you know, Dr. Fate. So yeah, I mean, they had a lot of that, but
Every time you say Steppenwolf, I'm thinking Born to Be Wild.
he's going to be the bad guy in Justice League.
Me too.
Ah, good times.
an
You know
evil
what else
rock
is
and
going to be the
roller.
bad guy in Justice League? Good writing.
Ooh. No, bad writing.
Bad
He's
writing.
A bad guy.
And bad directing.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. They had a special Wonder Woman preview in Gotham this week,
Really?
and it was actually pretty cool.
I'm excited about Wonder Woman.
I liked it. You may have to go look. I don't know if it's the one that's on YouTube or the one that they released.
I
but
can't
it was,
watch anything.
It was a special sneak preview.
I can't watch it. I've seen 2 previews. I'm good
was
on Wonder
good.
Woman.
Well, good thing they're not advertising the movie for you,
That's
so
true.
you
It is
don't
not
have to
there.
accidentally see.
We put it on
stuff.
our Facebook page at Bad Ideas Podcast, History of Bad Ideas. But that they are not really advertising much for it. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of an interesting argument. I think I will be seeing it opening night, though. I think I will.
Oh, probably when's the release date?
June. I'm more excited about that than any other DC film that's coming out.
DC, yeah.
I mean, there's not much out there. So, what else we got?
Coolio. Next one. Well, it's from Nickel at Graphic Novice, who receives all our complaints.
Is this our hockey report?
We said, couldn't get the hockey report in on time, so I'll just have to give you my picks via the Twitters. He says Edmonton versus Anaheim. Oilers in 6.
Of course, he's picking the Oilers to win the whole thing.
Washington versus Pittsburgh. Penguins in 7. Oh, hey, by the way, Crosby just went down. I think the Capitals
Yeah.
knocked him out. Was that a bad play or
Nope.
illegal?
It was legal.
It was legal?
Crosby was the one who was out of control.
It wasn't dirty?
No.
I beg to differ. Crosby's never in trouble and he's never at fault.
Yeah. Okay.
Just, like,
he was
just like the Steelers?
He was kind of flying too fast, and was going at the other guy. So the other guy lifted his arms in protection, and the stick went into Crosby's face. But
And the Washington player got thrown out, probably. He got ejected.
He did get a major, I think, and
Because
kicked out
that's
of the
how
game.
things in the sports world goes. Pittsburgh plays dirty, and the other team gets flagged for it.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Except for Pittsburgh beer. That fucking Iron City shit.
That plays dirty all the time.
That plays dirty
and
all
it
the time.
certainly make flags me.
And it loses. All right. Next, he said Ottawa versus New York. He says Rangers in 6.
That's going to happen. The Rangers need to win 4 straight. Ottawa's up 2-0.
All right.
Boo, Rangers.
And finally, he talks about St. Louis versus Nashville, and he says the Preds 6 in 6.
And six.
Nashville's up
Nashville
2-1 on that one.
All right.
All right.
So
What is the Penguins? One?
Pittsburgh's up
7.
2-1.
2-1.
He
I
says
thought-
it's going to be 7.
He said it's going to 7.
Pittsburgh's up 2-1. Edmonton's up 2-1. Ottawa's up 2-0, but they're playing right now against New York.
Does it help that he gets to submit this 3 games into the series?
He actually submitted it 2 days ago, so we'll give him.
So he's 2
or
games
3
into the series.
A day.
I thought he submitted it like last Thursday. Like,
Yeah, he may have done that too.
That's like, you know what? I'm going to
a day or
pick.
two after the last episode.
But
I'm going to pick the Pacers and Cavs. I think Cavs in 4.
the Cavs. Nickel will be sending in an audio one next week. He said.
All right.
Okay.
So
Hey.
we'll be looking forward to
Poser.
that. Be all to boot that.
Poser.
What else we got?
We got from the Pop Culture Cafe. The Fate of the Furious has passed 1 billion worldwide. Will GOTG2
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
do the same?
In the first week, no. Second week, yes.
It took a month for
Are there
Yes, to
more?
do it.
Are there
No,
more
Gar-
geeks or gearheads out there?
no gearheads. Guardians of the Galaxy
more
2 isn't going to
gearheads.
pass 1 billion in the theaters.
You don't think?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to check see what they're
I'd
projecting.
say worldwide they'll be lucky to break 750 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to say it's going past 1 billion. Just mark it down, people.
Market.
There's only been a handful of films that passed 1 billion.
Oh, it's going to happen.
You've heard it here first.
Jason Statham and The Rock are going to be in a offshoot of this Fate of the Furious. They're going against Charlize Theron's character from this
Jason
one.
Statham. What's it going to be? Do you know what it's going to be?
He's, I don't know. He's,
We're going to drive a car. You want me to deliver pockets right now?
that's actually a pretty,
You know what I mean?
that's a pretty good one, actually.
Thank you.
I'll give you credit on
Thank
that
you.
one.
Thank you.
I'll give you that one.
So you try it now, Jason.
You do it.
What are we going to do? Drive a car? I don't think so. What are you going to do? I'm not driving a car.
Wow, you turned like Southern redneck there.
I feel like that's all I got. sometimes.
He goes to his dedefault.
But it was a different Southern.
He
Normally,
starts,
you
he starts, but then it morphs into Southern
Yeah.
redneck.
but that was more of the redneck.
I don't know what I'm
not
going to do. I guess I'm going to. No,
not
that
the I
sounds-
must says that he normally does.
I do declare.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Guardians Galaxy has already made 106 million internationally. Just to let
Okay.
you guys know.
Pre-ticket sales.
No,
No,
it's-
they've
it
been-
came out Thursday. Internationally. Comes out this Thursday for us.
They were released a week, so
It's expected to open between 140 and 160 domestically.
yeah, that's
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not seeing more than a half a
You know,
billion in the first month.
That explains my confusion on the next listener review.
Go ahead. We got listener reviews.
It's Nikki from the Kiwi Land.
Yes.
And she says Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yep.
Yep.
So that's why she has a listener review.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. I guess that's
Because
good, right?
They got it before
I'm
we did.
not sure they did.
Because when the Earth spins, they're first in the day, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's how it works?
Yep.
Bastards.
Guardians Galaxy 1 made 774
So wait a
million
minute.
worldwide.
They're in the future. We're in the now. California's in the
Whoa,
past.
man.
Okay, it might do a little more than that, so maybe not 800 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got next?
For
Oh
next,
wait, have we decided is Yip a good thing?
Yeah, I think Yip's a good thing.
Yip.
Yip's a good thing.
I think it's close to hip pip pip pip
Pip hip hooray!
pip pip. Yes. Except it's Kiwi speak.
Good day, mate.
This one is from Devin, a different one. This is not Big Dev.
This is not Big Dev.
Not Big Dev,
Oh.
the Psy guy, or our correction
It's
man.
New Devon
This is New Devin, or Imposter Devin.
or other Devon, or maybe he'll be original Devon.
He says, saw The Founder. Much to my surprise, very well done and highly recommended. They didn't sugarcoat his past or how he stole the company. Is that the one about McDonald's?
Yes, Michael Keaton.
Oh, okay. I'm like
Originally, I thought that was Philip Seymour Hoffman. Remember that one about the cult?
Yeah, based
I
off
thought-
of Dianetics or whatever.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I thought it was.
allegedly.
But yes, it was about the McDonald's guy. I have not seen that one yet. I don't know if I probably will if it's on TBS or TNT or something like that, but I don't think I'm going out of my way to see it. So,
Okay.
but thanks, Devin, for your reviews. If you have a review, send it to us at hobiepod@gmail.com, at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter, or message us on our Facebook page at The History of Bad Ideas.
or how about just giving us a review?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Review an episode, give it up, and then tell a friend and have them listen to us. And then,
Apologize.
yes, for making them listen to us.
And then give us a review on iTunes.
Or give us a review on our own show. So we'll read your review on our show about it.
Why do I think everything's going to end with a B-? All right, so anyway. This next one from Nick Albright. He says, Jeff.
Hey, it's Nick Albright.
Oh,
You know what that means?
yeah.
It's sexy time.
Maybe. Hopefully it's better sexy time than last week.
Okay, here we go. We got some sexy music coming up. I just Googled it. I have no idea what it is, but we're going to try it. Ready? Here we go. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, turn it on.
Oh, much better than last week.
Yeah.
Nothing sexier than royalty-free sexy music. Yeah.
Yeah. You always get some great sax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nick Albright.
Tell me, Daddy.
He says, Jeff.
Oh.
With a question mark, exclamation.
Is it the true Jeff?
Says, what's
Oh.
your
Oh, yeah.
favorite
Oh, yeah. Who?
Kim Cattrall?
Oh, God, that's not sexy. No.
Kim Cattrall in Police Academy.
Oh, everybody loves a comedian.
Everybody loves a dirty cop. Handcuff me, baby.
Yeah.
Or Kim Cattrall in Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Big
Oh,
Trouble
12 inches.
in Little China.
2 inches.
Or
Trouble wasn't the only big thing in that.
a girl with dragon green eyes. Kim Cattrall in 9.5 weeks.
Inches, baby.
Was that her in 9.5 weeks?
That was Kim Basinger.
All right, not that one. Thanks, Nick.
Go with that one, Jeff.
Or finally, is it Kim Cattrall, leader
You can lead me all day.
of North Korea?
What? What? Hey, what?
That's what Trump said.
Oh.
He said he liked that Kim Cattrall leader in North Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I read the last part, now I know what Nick was doing. I thought he just fucked up.
So what do you got there?
So I think North Korea is out.
Okay. So who you going with?
He didn't throw Sex in the City in there, huh?
Matthew, come to bed. Matthew. Put my saddle on.
Oh, go, Dragon Green Eyes.
Of those, I would have to go Police Academy.
Police Academy was good, the first one.
I thought she was pretty sexy in Police Academy.
I'll give you
I
that.
would agree.
But the best Kim Cattrall is in Porky's.
Mannequin?
Porky's.
I was going to
Oh.
say Mannequin.
She was in Porky's?
Did she get naked?
No, she didn't get
No.
naked, but she
She wasn't in the shower scene?
No, she was the one, the gym teacher or whatever who.
Oh, the wolf lady.
Yeah, the one who made a lot of
Oh,
noise.
the howler.
Yes. that-
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you are correct, sir. All right, so next one we got from Beside a Geek at Beside a Geek Pod. He says, Riverdale. How many Emmys should will win? I know it's early, but I feel it's time to get the word out.
0 and 0.
We will burn that.
Riverdale, baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What do you got beside a geek? Oh, yeah. You got at least 3 to 4 Emmys in you, Riverdale. Oh, yeah. Maybe some Tonys. That's what she said.
Is Nick Albright going to sue you for copyright trademark violations?
Maybe. This is royalty-free music, too.
No, I'm talking about his idea.
No, I know.
Chewbacca.
So moving on.
Moving
Let's
on.
wrap this up.
Finally, we're going to wrap it up with Professor Number One at Dr. Number One.
Okay.
He says, has anyone bought the Nintendo Switch? And if so, what is the verdict?
I have not.
I would like to, but
I have no desire to.
I'm going to wait till it comes down in price and there's more games that come out for it.
You already got the Wii U, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
I heard the Switch games will work on Wii U, so you don't even.
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
Thought
No. They're not backwards compatible, forwards, whatever.
Was this question only for people with children?
Maybe. I like the Nintendo
Why
Switch.
would you buy a Nintendo Switch if you don't have kids?
Why wouldn't you? Because if you're like me, you just,
Nintendo sucks.
I like all the video games. They're supposed to come out with the Super Nintendo and a retro thing this Christmas.
Yeah.
saw that.
After they fucked up the whole regular Nintendo thing, they didn't make enough, and then they stopped making them.
Yeah.
So there's a demand for it. What the fuck is up with you?
Well,
people?
in 2 years they'll come back out for it. I would.
But they don't jack the price up for secondary market. They're not making any more money off of it.
Well, it is Nintendo. They're not always the brightest on some of their systems. I would buy a Super Nintendo retro system. That is my favorite game system of all time. I would buy that.
I still have yet to own a Nintendo system.
Well, if you're looking to own a sports avatar with a gigantic head and little body and play tennis, go right ahead.
Or listen to Passerby's podcast.
On Nintendo?
Yes. Big head, little body. Don't they have like the hats? Funny people with hats?
Yeah, but the funny people with hats.
No, that's stick figures with hats.
Oh, my
stick
bad,
figures
my
with
bad,
funny
my
hats.
bad.
Don't insult Matthew.
My bad. I'm all
We'll
confused.
insult his stick figures, but not.
I'm not insulting
We're not
Matthew.
calling them with big heads.
I don't
They
know
got
what I'm
funny
talking about.
hats.
Let's just get to draft day.
Stick figures with funny hats.
Whatever.
Oh, do we have draft day music?
We do.
What do we want? Draft day! Draft day, draft day, I want a draft day. Hopey. Draft day, we need a draft day. Hopey, history, bad ideas, yeah! Draft day!
And that means it's draft day, baby.
Thank you to Mr. Idaho out there for our brilliant draft day music.
And your abs. Now, we have not done draft day that often
Abs. Oh.
recently. We've had a lot of new listeners, so let's get caught up. Jeff, what is draft day?
Draft day is where we take a group of some
Team.
sort, usually listener submitted, and we go ahead and draft our own team, compete against each other, and trying to put together the best team. Normally it's you can draft anybody out of anywhere, but we got a little specific today.
Yes.
Basically because this is in honor of Cleveland Browns having the number 1 pick again.
Basically, they put some parameters on it, and that's allowed. You can do that as long as you give us a wide pool to draft from. And once somebody's drafted, you can't take them again. So, what is our draft this week?
We're doing famous movie quarterbacks. Let me using the Cleveland Browns quarterbacks
Since 1999.
1999.
The intern screwed up on the thing. It's not last decade. It's since 1999. So
when they came back from their hiatus after the Modell screwing.
yes, and they have done nothing but brought championships upon championships to Cleveland.
You can tell by this list of 48 quarterbacks they've had
Yes.
in 20 years.
So here's who we're drafting: Johnny Moxon. He's Varsity Blues. I don't want your life.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Paul Crewe from The Longest Yard. I'm Adam Sandler. I'm just going to remake it and shit on it.
Oh, I was doing the Burt Reynolds.
Oh, you can do that one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Willie Beeman. Willie Beeman.
Still steaming Willie Beeman.
Steaming Willie Beeman.
What's that from?
Any Given Sunday.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And the greatest quarterback of all time in movies, Shane Falco from The Replacements. Did anyone have anything better to do that day? Everybody loves Shane Falco. Red means stop.
Suppose we'll let Blake go first since
He's a Browns guy.
Why isn't Johnny Utah on the list?
We had him on this list, and then Jeff told us that he was not allowed to be on this list.
I said, well, one, we've got two Keanu Reeves characters, and two, Johnny
So?
Utah is an FBI agent, not a quarterback.
He's an FBI agent in a horrible movie.
He's
too.
a former quarterback, but we're drafting quarterbacks. He did not play quarterback
okay.
anytime during the movie.
I understand the logic now.
Yes. And I wanted to get Johnny Moxon in there.
I don't want your life.
Okay. All right. Now, as we were talking before we started podcasting, due to schedule conflicts, I didn't get the show itinerary in time. So I'm just like the Brown staff. I'm just gonna wing it.
That's a good call. It's a good call.
We're letting you go first, too.
And you
I
go,
like how
you
the
go
Buffalo-
first.
I love how the
Unless you don't want to, you can pass.
just let the time run down.
I'll just
15 minutes on the clock.
let time run out.
Did you see how every other organization, not every, there's 3 organizations that fired their whole scouting department. Bills even fired their GM right after the draft.
Not Cleveland.
I love how the Browns never fire anybody after their draft.
Oh yeah, we did last
They
year.
actually
that's right.
fired their entire department after the
The
draft.
Bills did, yes.
No, we fired ours before the draft last year. I
That's right.
believe.
Yeah, then you brought in Kevin Costner. Is that how that went?
Yeah, and he wanted that linebacker for the first pick, but we didn't do that.
If you build it, they will come. So, you pick, Jeff, or Blake.
All right, what's all right, I'm gonna apologize.
That's right. Johnny Moxon, Paul Crewe,
Johnny
Willie Beeman.
Moxon is
James Vanderbeek from
no.
Varsity Blues.
I want to do the Keanu Reeves guy first.
Oh, Shane Falco from The Replacements.
Shane Falco from the
Okay,
Replacements.
who are you doing? He's a
That is
guy
very
getting
easy.
He's getting a second chance at the team. As like,
Well, it's very easy
Okay.
because I got his doppelganger for this.
okay,
That's Brady Quinn.
okay, that's a good one. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay,
Thank you.
let's see.
Did I just screw this draft up Cleveland style already? I
I don't know if I would have
pick.
Okay. I don't know if I would have went Brady Quinn first.
last time Brady Quinn was the #1 draft pick, it worked out really well for the Browns, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to go next.
Oh yeah, because you're going to steal who I'm going after.
I'm going Paul Crewe.
Yep, you're stealing who I'm going after.
The Longest Yard. He's a convict. I'm
Yep.
going Johnny Manziel.
And I have nobody else to back him up.
You know what, Jeff? I stole it from you. Take Johnny Manziel.
No, you
I got
John-
someone as
you-
a backup.
You got Johnny Manziel. I'll figure
Okay.
it out. I just need to pull up that list.
I did even look today. Criminals that were quarterbacks for the Browns. He was the only real quarterback.
I went through the entire list to see. I went through all the Browns arrest records since 1999, and nobody else was on there, or no quarterback was on there, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, what's your pick? This is not a snake draft.
I got to go with Willie Beeman.
Steamin' Willie.
I got a guy. I mean,
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. You know, he's got swagger.
Yep.
He can run.
He's a young up and comer.
He's RG3.
That's a good one. I thought about that. Okay.
It had nothing to do with color, did
No,
it?
nothing at all.
Actually, you know what though? That fits though. That's a good one. It does fit. I had that on my list.
I mean, there were other. If I was going just by color, there were others that I could have went, but I was going with the swagger guy, man.
Who you
He's
going?
the most swagger that Cleveland has ever seen.
Well, he's for 3 games.
Yeah. Okay.
Who you going, Jeff? Round 2, Blake.
Round two. With the first pick of round 2.
You got
Cleveland
Johnny
Browns select. What do I have left?
Johnny Moxon,
And give me the movie.
Live.
Yeah, give me
Varsity
the movie.
Blues.
All right.
Paul Crew from The Longest Yard, The Criminal. They were playing football inside the prison. Willie Beeman from Any Given Sunday. Those are your picks left.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll do my I Don't Want Your Life.
I don't want your life, Johnny Moxon.
Johnny Moxon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with because he's a Oklahoma boy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Texas, same thing.
Yeah.
Brandon Whedon. And he's a big blonde kid too, so that works.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Except Brandon Whedon is 30 years older than when he was with the Browns and Johnny Moxon was, but that's beside the
Hold
point.
on, you've seen
Vanderbeek was like 27 when he was playing a high
Hold
schooler.
on.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. How old are the teenagers in Riverdale? How old are those actors? playing
45.
teens? Yeah, exactly.
That's the same age as Luke Perry, and he's playing the dad. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I will go with Shane Falco. He's a guy that's a little bit older. He's trying to get back into the league. This is his last chance at anything. I'm going Jeff Garcia.
Stole that one from me.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I'm really glad I'm going before
Yeah,
you.
you were going. That was honestly wow.
Going Jeff
I
Garcia.
don't even know why you take a West Coast offense quarterback and put him into that square peg hole that we had.
Why do you take a West Coast offense quarterback into a no offense
Yeah,
quarterback?
exactly.
Team?
Why?
I'm going Jeff Garcia. I am loving this. I'm going to actually win this draft.
I think you won this draft because you're picking everybody I want.
Jeff, your pick next. Your second round pick.
I'll go with my Johnny Moxon.
I don't want your
I
life.
suppose a guy who takes over for an injured guy and brings them to a victorious season.
Well, that's
And,
never-
and I'll go with Derek Anderson.
Good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, well, he's off my list.
Well, he should be off your list.
Here's my third pick. On the list. Blake, your third round pick.
All right. Who do I have left?
You have Paul Crew from The Longest Yard and Billy Beeman from Any Given Sunday, the young swagger.
Okay, Billy with the young swagger. I'm just gonna say this because not many get to people. Not people are gonna know who Spurgeon Wynn is.
Spurgeon wins.
Spurgeon Wynn.
Okay, you're going with Willie Beeman?
So I'm going. Yeah, he's my only Beeman pick. Spurgeon
Is it because
Wynn.
he's black?
Is it race? Is it because of the race?
Why does it always have to be about race?
Well, before it was about holes.
Well, Spurgeon
I
wins.
just want to say his name.
He started one game for the Browns.
Yeah, one game in 2000.
And then he realized, I don't want to be a quarterback here. Okay, I will go with my Willie Beeman. Willie. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it doesn't matter now. I will go with Seneca Wallace. Seneca Wallace. He's a quick guy. He moves. He not a good thrower. But he was always out of the pocket running. One, for his life, and two, because he was quick.
That's
so I'm
true.
going Seneca Wallace.
You know that because of his race?
I don't see color.
Oh, okay.
What you got, Jeff? Third round pick.
I'll go for my Shane Falco.
Okay.
Same reason as your pick, older.
Coming back in the
coming
league,
back.
last chance.
I'll go with Trent Dilfer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with Jake Delhomme.
No, I didn't like Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme was my second, my backup pick on that
backup?
one.
Yeah,
I went with Trent Dilfer on that one.
that makes sense.
Fourth round pick. Let's go here.
This is the final round.
You got Paul Cruz, your last one, the criminal.
Now are we going Adam Sandler or Burt Reynolds?
We never go Adam Sandler, so it's Burt
Whichever
Reynolds.
one you want.
Or it's anyone you want.
Ooh, so it's Burt Reynolds. Ooh,
Who you going with?
who could be my Burt Reynolds? Who can be? You know what? I'm gonna pick this quarterback just because Dr. Bednar will be able to verify this. That for the 2 years, that he was on the team, I would joke around with saying his name because it was so much fun to say. But instead of saying Charlie Murphy, I would say, "My man, Charlie Fry."
Charlie Fry.
Charlie Fry.
He signed a big contract with Seattle. Remember that?
My man, Charlie Fry.
That's who I was probably going to pick. I've gotten one left, and I'm like, oh, out of all these lists, I think I'll probably go with Charlie Fry.
Charlie Fry. My man.
Your team's
I
awful,
remember
Jeff.
I was going to do Charlie Fry
Yeah.
just because I remember Jason
Yeah.
in his Dynasty Fantasy Football League made a big deal that he got Charlie Fry because Charlie Fry was going to be the next big thing, and
Yeah.
he's going to have a quarterback for years to come.
I just love.
I did. He was back up in Seattle.
For years to come.
I just love driving everybody up the wall when I was watching the game with, because I'd be like, out of nowhere, my man, Charlie Fry.
Sexual chocolate.
So Charlie Murphy, thank you, Dave Chappelle.
I'm going with Johnny Moxon. I don't want your life. He came off the bench. He seemed like a good guy. He was smart. He wanted to change the atmosphere in the city or in the team, and so did this guy. I'm going with Josh McCown. He actually came to Cleveland because he wanted to give them a playoff victory in that. And they interviewed him, and he was a good guy. He's smart.
Yeah.
Just never worked out. So I'm going
Hey,
Josh McCown.
He just got hurt all the time.
Yeah. So here's my team. Johnny Moxon.
I still have one more to draft.
Oh, you're Mr. Irrelevant. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm sure irrelevant.
Or, as the Browns say, all of our picks.
Yeah. You know what? Just because, why not? For my Paul Crew, we'll go with Ty Detmer.
He's kind of a douche. Is he?
Ty Detmer.
Was Ty Detmer on the team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Year one.
He
I
had
don't
two
know.
games. Started
Well,
two
not year
games in
one, I mean.
1999.
1999. They started Ty Detmer, and they said, "Why are we starting Ty Detmer? Let's start Charlie
Tim
Couch."
Couch. Nobody picked Tim Couch.
No, he'd been beat up on enough.
Yeah, I mean, I felt too
Physically
bad
and
for-
mentally.
I thought also going Colt McCoy, but I still blame the evil, nasty Steelers for ending his career.
Yeah.
Hey, he knows who he is 2 days a week. Okay, he's fine.
Illegal headshots.
Okay, so Johnny Moxon for me is Varsity Blues. He is Josh McCown.
Yeah, who's that? Harrison, the headhunter?
Yes, it was.
And he's still playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
What a shame.
NFL cares about concussions. Paul Crew, the longest yard. Johnny Manziel, the criminal. Willie Beeman, steaming Willie Beeman from Any Given Sunday. Seneca Wallace. And Shane Falco from The Replacements. Jeff Garcia. I think I have finally won draft day. Beside a Geek, you get to pick.
You got at least two of them that I wanted.
Jeff, who's your horrible team?
I got Johnny Moxon. I got Derek Anderson.
That's not a bad pick. I like that.
Willie Beeman. I got Robert Griffin the third.
Okay, not bad.
And then for Paul Crew, I got Ty Detmer.
Ty Detmer, that criminal.
And for Shane Falco, I went with Trent Dilfer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blake?
Can I say honorable mention just because I would like to give a shout out to Kelly Holcomb?
Blake's team of Johnny Moxon is, I don't know who you picked. Charlie Fry. Charlie Fry.
My man, Charlie Fry.
Paul Crew. Longest yard. You picked somebody?
I thought Charlie Fry was his Paul Crew.
Maybe it was.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Anyways, just listen
It's just
back.
like the Browns. We don't know who we picked.
So tell us who won, Besada Geek. We actually had listener picks on this one.
Ooh.
Besada Geek, who submitted this one, had Shane Falco was Brady Quinn. Johnny Moxon was Johnny Manziel. Paul Crew was Trent Dilfer. And Willie Beeman was RG3.
I went, okay.
From Dev, Shane Falco was Colt McCoy. Johnny Moxon was Brady Quinn. Paul Crew was Johnny Manziel. And Will Beeman was RG3.
Yeah, I saw Dav's. I'm like, damn, Dav, you got
feel like
some of them that I want.
I feel RG3 is being typecast.
He is.
Poor
Sean
guy.
Or
Kuhn.
Sean Beeman is Sean Beeman. No.
Sean Kuhn from Pittsburgh Nerd. Great podcast. Horrible, horrible city.
It is not a horrible city.
Oh, no,
They
we
just-
love the
Just
city.
horrible sports teams.
Yeah, just the
Evil
Peg-
sports
wait,
teams.
we like the
The
Pirates
city's
thing.
very nice.
City's not. and
Except for
honestly-
Iron City Beer
We just hate the Steelers.
and Steelers.
Honestly, it's the Steelers. Even
Yeah.
like I don't even hate the Pirates.
Yeah.
I like the
Even though-
Pirates.
even though they're a rival now for our hometown Reds. But I don't hate the Pirates. They
Willie-
just whine too much about everybody pitching inside When everybody's doing it, you think maybe it's your team that is causing the problems?
Anyways, Sean Coon.
I'm serious. When you get in a fight with all 4 other teams in your division because they throw inside, I think you're the problem.
Hey, I say lean into that ball and get on base.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I don't mind leaning in, but then you can't whine and cry and start fights.
True.
Well, you can.
Well, you can, but you look like,
Stupid.
yeah,
Sean
stupid doo-doo heads.
Division championships. Sean Coon. He had Shane Falco was Charlie Fry.
My man. Charlie Fry.
Johnny Moxon was Brady Quinn. Paul Crew was Brandon Whedon. Willie Beeman, Deshaun Kaiser. Your new guy.
He hasn't even gotten a chance to be corrupted by the Browns yet.
Oh, give it time.
Oh, God.
So thank you, everybody. That's your draft day. If you got a pick for draft day, send it on in. We always love a good draft day. Next week, we might do a Google Word of the Week. We still have that as a teaser. Oh, God, yes.
Turn on your parental protection before you do that.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
Split director M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong has taken to social media to announce his long-awaited Unbreakable sequel, the movie's official title, Glass.
Mr. Glass.
January 2019 release date. M. Night Shyamalan is a lot more forthcoming about this one. He said it would be a sequel to both Split and the 2000 movie Unbreakable.
Still have to see Split.
He mentioned on Twitter that Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker, James McAvoy, and Anya Taylor-Joy, who was in Split, will all be back for the sequel, reprising their roles from the previous 2 films. Are we excited about this?
I kind of am.
Me too.
I probably shouldn't be. I should be very hesitant. Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of excited about it.
Blake, are you excited about this?
Yes.
Okay. I've been wanting an Unbreakable sequel for a while.
You know, the problem is it too long now, or?
You know what? I would say maybe, but then they brought Split into it, and that was a big hit. And now you can you combine the 2 worlds. It's not like you went straight from Unbreakable to this. It's not like you waited 11 years from Avatar to Avatar 2. We'll get to that in a bit. I mean, at least there's something in between that time. So I have no issue with it. Plus, I'm excited. It's Unbreakable. It was good. So, let's see here. Speaking to Collider, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige implied that...
I don't know how that's actually pronounced.
Till he comes on the show.
Fag.
Till he comes on the show, it doesn't matter. Implied that Phase 3 of the Marvel Universe could be the end of how the studio currently groups their cinematic releases.
Yeah, they're probably going to get rid of the phases, is what they're saying.
He said, "We've been lucky that contract expirations haven't factored in too much. We've had people under contract for certain films that we've had, and then we've had new ideas and new directions like Civil War that we wanted to do. We've been lucky enough to make new contracts. Or Spider-Man Homecoming, the cast has been awesome in their enthusiasm for the direction and the storylines we've been telling. So it really does right now all start with where we want to take the stories. Certainly as we get to Infinity War, there's a sense of climax, if not a conclusion, by the time we're untitled.
That's your climax?
Until we're at the untitled Avengers 4. The 22 movies, dear God, 22 movies that will have encompassed the first 3 phases of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What happens after that will be very different. I don't know if it's phase 4, might be a new thing. Expiring contracts include Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Jeremy Renner, and Scarlett Johansson. I'm okay with that. I think what they're saying is that they're not all going to encompass one big bad guy. Like, we're not all going towards one direction.
Yeah,
we're not going to
each phase
Thanos.
kind of was in a specific,
Yes.
pretty much to an Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm. Now they're saying that the rumor is that it's going to be more cosmic. They're going to do a lot more time in space.
Yeah, I'm fine with not doing a whole lot of in-space things. Those are usually my least favorite comics.
I agree with you, especially with DC. I'm not a big DC fan in the space.
You don't like the New Gods or anything?
No.
Well, that's what the Justice League is going to be.
I know. But I hate like when Batman goes to space. I hate that he has a fucking watchtower above Earth. That's fucking ridiculous.
He doesn't. The Justice League does.
I fucking hate when Captain America goes to space. No, stop it. Stop it. So I like the more grounded ones. With Phase 4, I think they're just going to go, hey, we're going to make Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Doctor Strange 2. They're not going to have to be Black Panther.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And Wasp.
So who would be your new Avengers?
I'd throw Ant-Man and Wasp into that.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Doctor Strange. I think he's going to be in it.
I suppose that could work.
Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Depends on how Vision comes out of the. Considering the gem on his forehead is one of.
Yeah, but they're not going to kill him.
They might.
And then bring him back.
They'll bring him back, and he won't be as lovable. He'll come back as the White Vision.
He won't wear as many sweaters around the place. I could see Scarlet Witch. That could be your 5. Black Panther, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange.
Falcon.
Oh, so 7, actually. Sorry. Yeah.
Or are you going to do Captain America or a Bucky Captain America?
Yeah. I wonder if you could do a Secret Avengers, though. And more gritty, like you have Falcon and Bucky.
Especially since they don't get along. That would be great.
Yeah. I kind of like that. I could see a buddy movie like that, like Dumb and Dumber with those two.
Anna Kendrick's as Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Ooh. In the gritty reboot of Squirrel Girl. I have no problem with doing new things. And they said then you could, the one article I was reading that said, then you could recast Robert Downey Jr. in 10 years. Tony Stark
new
can be.
Iron Man or
Yeah,
Tony
you could do a
Stark.
new one. And I have no issue with that.
I have a feeling that they'll bring, like, Robert Downey Jr. back just to have Tony Stark in for a scene in, like, every movie they can.
I don't have an issue with that, though. If you have him as the new Samuel L. Jackson, I don't have a problem with that. I just wonder how much he's going to cost. I mean, you got $25 million for Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, well...
And he's only in it for, not as much as everyone else.
Oh, really? Because according to the trailer I saw, he's in it
He's in a lot
more
of the
than
trailer.
half.
He's in the trailer a lot.
Maybe he's like the Stan Lee.
We're getting to that next.
Yes.
We'll go right to that.
In appearances.
Rumors from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has Stan Lee as the Watcher. And Marvel Studio boss Kevin
Feige.
confirmed it.
Feige.
He is the Watcher. Who is the Watcher, Jeff?
Uatu the Watcher, he
Yes.
belongs to a race of beings who pretty much record what goes on.
They never interfere.
They just record what goes on. They never interfere. Uatu is the Watcher of the Earth.
Yep.
Usually hangs out on the moon, but can, I suppose, take on different forms to, be an observer elsewhere.
I have no issue with that.
No, it's kind of fun. I think it started as a fan theory. I don't know if that was their actual thought when they were putting
I don't
Stanley
think
and
it
all
was.
these things, but
So he's as effective as a United Nations election monitor.
Down the hall. Down the hall.
I'm trying to think he
Down the
might be
hall.
more effective.
He may actually put his foot out to trip somebody once in a while.
You know those commercials or whatever about your credit monitoring or whatever? It's like, we're just here to tell you if there's a problem. There's a problem.
Yeah. Or the cavity monitor.
Yeah.
Can you help us? No.
No.
No. Just saying something
The
happened.
bank security guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a monitor.
I like that idea, though, that he is the Watcher. I'm okay with that. Let's see. We'll do the Titans thing next week. X-Files has been renewed for a special 10-episode event.
I have a problem with this.
Next season is Fox at Fox with David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson.
Gillian.
Whatever. Reprising their roles. And Chris Carter, the wide receiver, helming the season.
Well, the funny thing is, well, you all know who she is because you don't watch Community, but the actress from Community, her name is Gillian Jacobs.
Oh, yeah, that's how
Yeah.
he got the Gillian out of
That's
Jillian.
not how he got it, but
Oh.
That's how I
but I
got
was
it.
calling her Jillian Jacobs all this time, and then I saw like an interview with her and Dan
called her
Harmon,
Gillian.
and it's Gillian. I'm like, oh, okay.
I've always been a big fan of X-Files. I loved it when it was on Fox. I loved the Netflix came out with it, but I thought that Netflix one season, I thought that was the end.
Was that Netflix? That was on Fox.
Or was it on Fox?
You're talking about X-Files?
No,
That was on
yeah.
Fox.
X-Files.
yeah, it was
Okay,
like,
sorry, it was
6
Fox,
or
the
8
special
episodes
Fox.
from like last year.
It was last season.
Yeah, I mean that was the end. I mean it was the end. So how's Netflix
Time
doing this for
travel.
another season? Oh, god damn it!
Well, they're rebooting Roseanne.
Storytelling.
They're coming back with Roseanne. Hold on. Part of Tombstone they're at. You smell that? Smells like someone died. I love Tombstone. I'll be your huckleberry.
Wyatt Earp is my friend.
Let's see here. Film releases. I brought these on just for Blake. X-Men Dark Phoenix is slated to open in 2018. You excited?
Sure.
Because we're going to quickly fast track that Dark Phoenix saga. Because when Jean Grey dies, spoiler alert, nobody will still care because they haven't built up her character.
Yeah, they did. Didn't you watch the Apocalypse? She went to see a movie.
She had overalls and paint on them.
Exactly.
She had a ponytail. Yeah, fuck them. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing Dark Phoenix already?
Because they introduced Phoenix in the last movie. The Phoenix
here's the thing.
power came through her.
Are you going to have, I don't even know what era this is going to take place in.
The 90s?
I know, but they're all going to look the same age. It doesn't make sense anymore. This does not make sense to the series. It doesn't. I don't get it.
But this will probably be the last one of whatever they're doing, and then they'll have to
Reboot it again. Time travel. Maybe we'll do a new time travel.
Great.
Why? And the best part, Avatar 2 finally has a release date of December 2020. It's supposed to be in 2015. 2016.
17.
I think they skipped 17.
Oh.
It's supposed to be 18. And then 19.
So it's coming along swimmingly for us.
2020.
So what you're saying is in 2022 we might see a trailer?
2020 is Avatar 2. 2021 is Avatar 3.
Don't care.
2024 is Avatar 4.
Don't
2025 is Avatar 5 is what they
Don't
said.
care.
5 Avatar films.
Don't care.
So are they filming them all at the same time? And then find
Yes.
out nobody wants to see them, like the Matrix sequels? After the first one, no one wanted to see the second sequel?
I hope the Avatar 2 is such a bust after they make all 5 that it becomes the colossal bust of all time.
I mean, nobody cares. Especially 11 years after the original.
Apparently somebody cares because it is the highest grossing movie of all time.
I
don't
bet
think-
you by the time it comes out, Avatar 2 is actually going to be a reboot of Avatar 1. That's why the script's so fucked up
Maybe
at the
they'll
moment.
do it right this time and not have the most two-dimensional character in a 3D movie. Whatever his frickin' name was, Sergeant Doof shit.
Peppers.
But
You know what, Jeff? You tell them I'm coming. You tell them I'm bringing hell with me. Sorry, just saw the couple.
no, that's what he's saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell them hell's coming with me. There it is. God, you're awesome, Kurt Russell. God, you're awesome. I hope you say that line in Guardians of the Galaxy, too. I hope you do it. God, I love Tombstone. Love it.
I would love if he would say some Big Trouble in Little China lines in Guardians of the Galaxy
God,
too.
you and your fucking Big Trouble in Little China.
I like Big Trouble in Little China.
horrible
It was
film.
good film. it
No,
was funny.
Can't wait till The Rock reboots it.
Jeez.
It's going to be awesome.
No, it's not.
I know, but it's going to make Blake upset, so that's why I love it.
Right. You're right. It would be The Rock.
It is The Rock. He
Yeah.
did sign on.
Yeah, he's not kidding. That's old news.
You didn't know that?
No.
My job is complete.
No.
You want to make fun of wrestling? I'll just keep destroying your dreams of
Ben, why didn't you tell me? Ben.
Ben. I got the high ground, Anakin. Do not come after me. I got the high ground. No! You were supposed to be the chosen one, Anakin.
Oh.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not join the dark side.
Oh, sorry. Wait, we're rewriting. You're supposed to be a gray Jedi.
Are you an angel, Ben? Shut up! Phantom of the Menace reboot. Leia. Leia.
Do you own a Winnebago, Ben?
Time to comb the desert.
His blood is full of Shazams.
I'm glad we make ourselves laugh. Anyways, let's do some promo space from our friends. Hey, Hobie listeners. We on September 22nd through 24th. If anything, if you're in Cincinnati, you should probably come to the Cincinnati Comic Expo at the Duke Energy Center. It's a fun-filled weekend with lots and lots of fellow geeks and nerds. Here's some of the stars coming. Julian Glover from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, from Game of Thrones. He plays the Heatmeister, I think. We also have Greg Capullo, the artist from Batman. We got John Ratzenberger, Cliff Clavin himself, and in every other Pixar films. Wish I should probably lead with that instead of the Cliff Clavin, because no one has seen that in years. We also have Adam Hughes, who was on Wonder Woman. And we got Carrie Yules from The Princess Bride, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and many other films. So, if you're in the Cincinnati area, September 22nd through the 24th, 2017, go to the CincinnatiComicExpo.com, get your tickets, and we will see you at the expo.
The Epic Film Guys podcast is a film comedy podcast with two best friends celebrating everything we love about going to the movies. We've got great beer, amazing guests, and quirky characters unlike anything you've ever heard before.
Well, I just assumed you were drinking that chocolate stout that you were going to make with the cheapest crap chocolate ice cream in a Miller Lite. I remember being a young man and my mother telling me I didn't have a name because I was illegitimate. I don't know what that word means. Never be sorry on the Epic Film Guys podcast. Never be sorry. Cut in, talk over.
I'm
us,
sorry
and
every
shut the
time I
fuck
finish
up.
doing an episode.
I didn't hear that, Nick. Don't bring it up yet. I'm not supposed to come out till like the end of the episode.
Subscribe to the Epic Film Guys on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, or your favorite podcast app. And we'll see you at the movies.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
That's right. These are the bombs. These deserve boos. Boo. All right. Well, according to 411mania.com, The Circle made only $9.5 million in its opening weekend and received just an 18% at Rotten Tomatoes.
Circle Jerk did not do well this week.
Well, that's probably a B minus. Did that bad.
Or it gets worse.
Things do not look any better for the film's week-to-week holds, as techno-thrillers don't tend to have long lifespans in the theaters.
What about The Net with Sandra Bullock?
That, I think, is an example they use.
Antitrust with Ryan Phillippe?
When it doesn't help that the film has a dreadful D+ at Cinema Score.
Nothing ever gets a D+ at Cinema Score, right? That's the people that come out and vote, like, right away.
I
Optimistically,
bet you Apple employees had to go online and give it shitty reviews.
It would be like The Promise, but the tech version.
Right.
an optimistic $25 million would be a generous estimate of its box office potential. Even on an $18 million budget, it is going to lose money.
I'm shocked that it's going to be this bad. I really wanted to see it.
You still can.
I'm probably not going to.
You're allowed to see the bad movies.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, those are the ones you got to hurry out and see because they don't stay in the theater long.
Or I'd save my money and just wait till it comes to TV or pay-per-view.
Yeah, you want to see Hermione's cleavage?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, just go to Vogue.
Okay. Is that Emma Watson?
Yeah.
It's Emma
Okay.
Watson. Yeah.
Vogue,
You
Vogue.
really didn't know who that was when he said Hermione's cleavage.
I have no idea who Hermione is.
I have to say Hermione because, Andrew, producer, founder, man of the Cincinnati Comic Expo, corrected me. Because I couldn't remember how to say it. Hermione.
Hermedes.
Hermione. As you would
Hermits.
say.
Herman Hermits.
All
Yeah.
right, sorry for the diversion.
Okay.
The box office news of April 28th through April 30th.
And World Reports.
Number one, no surprise again, The Fate of the Furious made another $19.5 million.
Why, God? Why?
Total of $193 million. Wow, that's all. That can't be right.
That's domestically.
Still, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Only $193 million domestically? Surprises me.
It's made $800 million worldwide.
Yeah. On a budget of $250 million, but yeah, the worldwide, they.
I guess they like them American cars going fast.
We go fast. I reckon.
America, vroom, vroom.
America.
How to be a Latin lover
I am a Latin lover. How you
Made-
doing? Hola.
made $12 million
Well, actually, if you think
on
about
an
it,
unknown budget.
if you've been stuck driving Citroens and Fiats and those little cars your entire
Renault.
life, it might be nice to go watch Dodge Chargers and Camaros and shit.
Latin Lovers is a big hit, they said.
Oh, sorry. Latin Lovers. We're on that Latin Lovers
Made
now.
12
We talked
million.
about Fame Furious.
I think that wasn't what they were expecting less, I think. So.
3 to 4 million.
Now, is this a how-to guide?
I have
And
no
if
idea.
you're not a Latino, can you still be a Latin lover?
No idea.
I thought it was how to be a Latino
Do you think the
lover
next
if you
one-
weren't Latino.
How great would it be
Because Latinos are naturally already Latino lovers.
lovers? Do you think the next Fast and Furious they should just use Fiats? I think they should.
Actually, that would be pretty funny. They use like Fiat Cinquecentos.
Yugos.
Oh, Fiat Pandas. Oh my
Yugos.
God.
I'd see him driving around in smart cars.
Yeah, you guys
Hold on, I gotta fill it up in electric. Hold on. You see how the
Damn, hold on. Get my portable battery out.
Vin Diesel gets out. You see that? It goes. I just went Russian on Vin Diesel for a second. You say that? It goes 30 miles an hour. Try to catch me, coppers. We just did. Damn it!
Coming in at 3 this week is, pardon my pronunciation here, but Bahubali 2, the conclusion. Mm-hmm.
What the hell's that?
I don't know, but it made $10 million in its opening weekend on a $39 million budget. It opened in only 425 theaters.
Just like Blake's reaction. What the hell is that? You're the movie guy that does the research.
Well, you know, I
It
didn't
wasn't on
have...
our upcoming movies
It
this
wasn't.
week.
It was. It's an Indian
Is it
film.
it's a Bollywood
Yeah.
film.
And
All
they
right.
said it has shocked everybody because, it was a limited release. It's the highest grossing per theater, release in ages.
Well, you want to talk about a niche crowd?
Yeah.
That's probably that's all everybody from India that's here.
And good for
wants to
them
go
for not
see it.
making a trilogy because the second one's called The Conclusion, so they're not making a third one.
Hey,
Good
did
for
that-
them.
Well, except the third one will be The Return. Or,
The revival.
Epilogue. No, prologue. Epilogue.
But
Yes.
it did make more money than The Circle.
I know,
'cause
that's
that
awesome.
came in at $9.5 million. Just edging out Boss Baby at $9 million, and it's like 6th week. Really,
Jesus.
people? Go watch The Circle. Stop watching Boss Baby.
Go do a circle jerk, okay? Just do something besides watch Boss Baby. Please, for the love of God.
And there is a small little movie coming out this week called Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2.
I think that might make 10 million. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you're listening overseas, it's already out
Yeah.
because you live in the
I
future.
feel like How to Be a Latin Lover might top it.
Yeah. All right. Buy, sell. The stock of Tom Hanks.
Ooh.
He's done a couple stinkers in a row, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't even think he gives a fuck anymore either. So
True.
Right about now,
I would probably buy because I think his stock's low.
yeah, I think I'm selling. I think Tom Hanks' best years are behind him.
Oh.
People don't go to the movies because Tom Hanks is in them anymore.
No. That is true. I'm going to buy, though. I still like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, you better cut your losses while you can right now.
See, he's so low, though. You're not making any money.
No,
he's
he's
low.
not
He's
so
still
low.
probably
He's still
high.
pretty good, but he's not as high as he used to be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not at his all-time
He's on a
peak, but
downward
he's still
trend.
high.
He's trending down.
Tom,
You better get rid of him now before he gets too low.
I'm buying. I'm buying you, sweetie. It's okay.
Sweet,
Alright,
someone's
so-
buying up, so I can sell easily.
Great. So Jason is chasing the market. Okay,
Yes.
here we go.
All right, we're going on to John Boyega.
Finn,
He's got 2 more Star Wars movies that to come out, so
at least.
at least.
You gotta buy.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
buying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we do him already?
Yeah. Well, when Star Wars came out.
Oh. There you go.
2 years ago, but
You're still a buy.
I'm still buying.
Still a buy,
buying it.
Diego.
I think he's
Torch buy. You're still a
got
buy.
a chance of turning Star Wars into
Torch
a,
Boy is
a
Michael
career.
B. Jordan, not John Boyega. Jesus. God.
Remember who I am. I'm Sony
Everybody,
executive.
Torch Boy is everybody from Sony.
That's true,
according to
from
Sony.
I'm Sony executive. Get Torch Boy in here.
Can we get Tom Holland as Torch Boy? He can play you can play Spider-Man and Torch Boy. They're best friends. Best friends.
Right, so we're all buying Mr.
Yeah.
Boyega's stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get some Torch Boy.
You know who'd be a good Torch Boy?
Can't give me enough Torch Boy.
Andrew Garfield. Could he do the next Spider-Man with us? Let's do Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland.
Spider-Man as Torch Boy?
No, put Torch Boy in Spider-Man.
Yeah, literally put him in. That's the porn. Whoa, make it now. Torch Boy and Spider-Man. We're done.
Oh.
Torch Boy and Spider-Man.
There you go.
Excellent. I like it. Love it.
I love that the flames can't hold.
Yeah.
Also, our buy or sell Eugenio Derbez.
That's a big Latin lover, the Torch Boy versus Spider-Man. That's your
Is it the Latin lover guy?
Oh, yes.
I'm assuming that's the
Yes, it
Latin
is.
lover guy.
I'll buy.
His movie's making money, so it looks like to be a following.
They said he's supposed to be a pretty big thing coming up.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I hope I pronounced his name right, too.
You know what? Take it from me. Doesn't matter.
I know. The guy in the Reds, I think, spells his name the same way, and that's Eugenio.
Yes. Yeah.
Eugenio.
Yeah. Yeah. Eugenio.
Eugene.
Yeah. Eugene. I don't want your life.
All right. Well, that is our box office bombs. It's now time to go to top 5.
And top 5 this week is from our favorite Kiwi from New Zealand. That would be Nikki. She has. This is based on Jeff eating the bologna and whipped cream sandwich a couple episodes ago.
Oh, if you missed it, go back and listen. It's great. You might be able to find it live on Facebook Live.
This year, bad ideas. Top 5 foods you hate. This is a good one.
And I'll let you know, spoiler, bologna and whipped cream sandwich did not make my list.
Okay.
What about honorable mention?
Nope, not even an honorable. Well, I didn't do honorable mention.
Maybe
But if
you
you did.
secretly enjoyed it.
I secretly didn't hate it or vocally didn't hate it as much as what I have written down here.
Let's see. I'll go first. My number 5 is not just one specific food, but the type. I cannot stand Indian food. I really am not a fan of it. I've tried it.
You're saying just in general?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Just
Indian
in
food.
general. Wow.
Just in general.
I got other
I thought we
specific
were
ones
getting
after
specific.
this. No,
Okay,
I am going.
just in general.
You know what? When have you ever done
Okay.
Well,
top
don't
5?
go to Bahali Bahali 2 or whatever.
Thank you.
Although, I can't tell you if I like it or not. I don't think I've ever had Indian food.
Really? I'm not
I've
a
had
big fan
Thai,
of it.
and I like Thai,
Thai
which is
food's not
close
bad.
to Indian.
Yeah, but it's not the
But
same.
I don't think I've ever actually. And we just had an Indian restaurant open around the block from my house.
Oh. I've not.
Tie me up
I
with
would
one of your
love.
ties. Tie.
I would love to have good Indian food. I just never had it. I just can't. I can't find it. So okay, that's my number 5. Thanks for insulting a whole country. Moving on.
Exactly.
Yeah, the whole country of over 1.5 billion people.
Billion.
Jeff, what's your number 5?
Billion.
My number 5 is refried beans.
Okay.
That
You know,
nasty
if you
crap.
couldn't fry them right the first time, why refry?
I don't. They do a lot of Mexican things. Put refried beans. For the longest time, I wouldn't eat Mexican food because they always put refried beans on everything. Then I learned that you can order it without refried beans. So,
Job, Jeff.
And it changed his life.
and now I will eat.
But
at Mexican places.
He still complains about Jimmy John's with the lettuce. You know you can order it without. No, you can't.
Well, they don't have lettuce. They've got sprouts. You ask for lettuce, and they throw sprouts.
Sorry, sprouts.
That ain't right.
They put twigs on your sandwich, and I just want fucking iceberg lettuce.
Can you give me something other than chia pet hair?
Exactly.
Could you stop giving me the pubic hair of a chia pet? I would appreciate it.
I'm not talking about afros of chia pets. What are you talking about?
I get the porn version.
Oh, God. You get the anatomically correct chia pets. Oh, is that how they grow gherkins?
I got the Linda Lovelace chia pet. The Remy LaCroix chia pet. Put some water down there.
So Remy LaCroix has like the 70s bush.
Oh, maybe. It's just one sprout.
It's a little landing strip.
It's on the back of her. Anyway,
Oh, God.
what's your number 5, Blake?
Oh, boy. You know, I've never had it, but I just know it's going to be the worst food I'm going to eat, so that's why it's number 5.
Why not?
Something you haven't even
This is in
eaten.
honor of 365 Flicks. I'm going to say haggis.
If it's not haggis, it's crap.
Shepherd's pie is not on my list.
It should be. That stuff is nasty.
No, I like shepherd pie.
Bad.
Oh God, no.
I
I
would
said it's
try
not
haggis.
on my list.
no.
I need to
No,
try haggis.
shit!
compare
They're gonna
it
bring haggis now, and you're gonna have to try it on.
Oh, they won't get that
on
through
the
customs.
podcast.
They have to make it here.
Oh,
They're not going to
God.
be able
I'll
to
be
bring
honest,
it.
the way things are going, I don't think
Are they
they're
gonna
going
have
to
to
get
go
through
find
customs.
Are they gonna have to go find a goat and kill it for its stomach for haggis? I mean, what are they gonna do?
There's some around here. That's
Oh,
fine.
God.
I mean, you
Pretty
can
easy.
get that down at Finley Market.
At the Scottish specialty store, we've got haggis and ale, Scotch ale.
You got
Scotch eggs.
They
I
sell.
love Scotch eggs.
Ooh, Scotch eggs are good, man. You ever have one of those?
Oh, all the time. Anytime I'm at a place and they sell
Molly
them, I get one.
Malone's, yeah.
You need a goat? I can get you a goat. I can get you a goat by this afternoon. What's your number 4, Blake?
My number 4, I can't stand this. I've tried it. The only thing that I can try of it is not really it.
Okay.
You know, I'll have like the California roll, but it's not real sushi. I hate sushi.
Really?
And I hate the snobs that want to go to sushi places and eat sushi because I think people go to that just because it's a fashionable thing to go do is eat
I could
sushi.
see that part.
Not because
I-
they actually like it.
Sushi,
And the
I-
whole thing about sushi was because the Japanese, poor Japanese, couldn't afford to burn their fuel or other fuels in order to cook the food, so that's why they had to eat it raw.
Sushi is okay. I could take it or leave it. I like it, but it's not something I go out of my way for ever.
Not real sushi like me, California roll.
Jeff, what's your number 4?
No, I agree with him. I dislike sushi. But I've really only eaten it once and didn't like it and spit it out. So that's as far as I got with sushi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of,
Why wouldn't you cook a good salmon? I mean, come on.
but sushi doesn't necessarily mean uncooked. That's sashimi. Sushi just
No,
means a roll with rice.
Well, then
and-
that too. Sashimi too. Fuck that.
Look
All
at
right,
you.
I tied it. Sushi and sashimi.
There you go. You hobied it.
Yeah.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is the nastiest. Well, no, it's not the nastiest, but one of the nastiest root vegetables around, and that's the beet.
Okay.
Beets are nasty. There's nothing good, no way to prepare a beet that doesn't make it nasty. No one should ever eat beets. I can't believe that they've made culture out of beets, like the whole Russian culture is based off of eating beets. I don't get it. It's nasty.
I don't want to get it.
I'm not going to eat any more beets.
My number.
What about Beats by Dre?
Not paying that
I
much
am not
money for
eating
them.
them either.
My number 4 is a tie. I hobied it.
Of course you did.
It's like a Thanksgiving food here. Sweet potatoes. Ugh, sweet potatoes.
That's kind of my number 1.
Okay. And green bean casserole. Oh, here's some soup with green beans and cream. Oh,
Oh, there's other green bean casseroles that you don't have to put the cream
It's
of
awful.
mushroom soup in.
it's awful. I hate green bean casserole. I hate sweet potatoes. I don't understand why they're foods. I don't get it.
I've come to learn to like sweet taters.
Ugh, God.
I haven't.
Well, if you drown something in enough of cinnamon butter and cinnamon
Oh,
and brown
no.
sugar,
Specifically,
or marshmallow, yeah, you'll eat it.
specifically, my number 1
Melted marshmallow.
is candied yams. The marshmallowing and brown sugaring them makes them worse. It's so disgusting that my throat will not let me swallow them.
So many comments.
Oh, go ahead, make them.
No, go ahead.
Because it's better than candied yams.
My number 3. Usually don't have a problem swallowing. Anyways, my number 3. I love seafood, but I hate this seafood. Catfish. Fucking hate catfish. It is nasty. I don't get it. I don't understand why people like it.
I can take or leave it. I mean, it's not something I would actually specifically order.
No. Ugh.
It tastes fishy, doesn't it?
It does. You see, I even like the fishy stuff.
I hate when people ask, I ordered the fish, but does it taste fishy? Well, of course it tastes fishy. It's fish.
Tastes
By
like chicken.
definition, it's fishy.
This tastes fishy to you.
What's your number 3, Jeff?
My number 3 is Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I love Brussels
Oh
sprouts.
my God, how?
I love them.
Those are so
That's
nasty.
rough. That's
love
They're
rough.
like the bitterest thing ever.
Oh, that would be my honorable mention right
Oh,
there.
I can't stand those. And
Ugh.
like this Thanksgiving, we did non-Thanksgiving food this year, and my brother is, cooking and whatnot. And
Right.
he did some roasted Brussels sprouts and did them different than, I've ever had them. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. I took a bite. And I'm like, this ain't bad. Chew, chew. Oh my God, it's still a Brussels sprout. Get out of my mouth.
So demeaning to Belgian people
Exactly.
to name them Brussels sprouts.
What's your number 3, Blake, whatever your name is?
My number 3, everybody should know and remember by now, I'm not a native Southwestern Ohio Cincinnati.
Yeah, there it comes.
So here it comes. Just in general, I can't stand La Rosa's.
Oh, they're a pizzeria?
Any of the cheap-ass Italian pizzerias here throughout Cincinnati, the food is cheap, the quality is cheap, it's horrible, and they overcharge you for it.
He's wrong, but
And I'm completely right. Now,
I don't like
know
their pizza.
I know Buddy La Rosa is a great icon for the city, and he's done a lot for youth sports and etc. I don't argue with that. But I do argue with a shitty spaghetti sauce that's full of nothing but sugar.
Oh, that's
and
the
a
best sauce ever.
Shitty pizza.
Oh,
the worst fucking pizzas in this god-forsaken town. I can't stand it. And I don't understand. It's one of those things where you come into town and you're like, why do people like this?
I agree.
Because
We
it's
grew up
from
on it.
here.
Yeah, we grew up
Because
on
you're
it.
from here and you grew up on it, which I understand. There's probably stuff like that in every city, but
No,
especially
honestly,
this.
I at home when we have Italian stuff, I buy the jarred La Rosa sauce.
Oh God! Why don't you
For
just buy
every
ragu and pour sugar in it?
Because ragu is nasty.
Exactly. That's why you pour sugar in. Then you got La Rosa sauce.
So I don't have to pour sugar, and I can just buy it already sugared.
Pour some sugar
What costs more, La Rosa sauce or ragu?
All the roses.
Of course. See, there you go. Overpriced, cheap shit.
Pour some sugar on me.
No, it's good. I like
That's
it.
all right.
I just want to let you know that next week we were actually being
Aren't they
sponsored by La
debuting
Roses.
Are they debuting a
and that was
refried bean Brussels sprout pizza
I won't eat that.
smothered in your sauce?
We had them as a sponsor. Had them.
No, I can attest to that because anytime we're at a playing D&D and we want to order food, Blake won't let us order La Rosas.
Good man. Good man.
He tries to have us order Papa John's.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
It's better than La Rosa.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh my goodness.
What's your number 2, Blake?
All right, my number 2, mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I hate fucking
I
mushrooms.
can eat mushrooms by themselves with
The
dip.
texture is the worst
No.
thing ever. Yes, it is.
You
and
the
I'm
round one?
scarred for life because of that 1950 Japanese horror movie where they got shipwrecked on an island filled with nothing but mushrooms, and the people started to eat the mushrooms. They turned into mushroom people and catch the
Castaway?
rest of the people.
I don't know that movie,
Castaway?
but mushrooms are nasty.
Mushrooms.
Swept Away?
All of them. Horrible.
Lord of the Flies?
Evil. I don't like it.
Survivor?
Keep them off my pizza.
No Escape?
Keep them
Yeah.
off my burgers.
Keep them off any.
Keep them
food
off
that
my plate.
Goes into my mouth.
Pretty proud of myself.
Keep 'em off my
The movie's
steak.
on an island.
Oh, is that what you were doing? We were
Yes.
ignoring you.
I know you were, but I was pretty proud of myself.
I'm gonna Google that movie because it scarred me for life when I was like 7 years old.
Was
It's
it
like
the
on a
robot with
Saturday
the-
matinee.
Did it have a robot with
That
a
should have
shotgun?
been one of the movies that scared you as a kid.
It should be on MST3K is what it should be on, man. It was like on Superhost, the Saturday afternoon, Channel 43, Northeast Ohio. 7-year-old Blake watching TV. Hey, Superhost, dressed up like a fat, sorry Superman with a red nose.
In an effort to lose weight, I've
Yeah.
been trying to eat less
Eat mushrooms?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, God.
I eat less pretzels, but I do mushrooms now.
I thought you were looking a little gilly.
I just have a hard time.
I
eating the
love them.
fungus.
No fungus on my pizza. I agree with you, Jeff.
Yeah.
No fungi.
Jeff, what's
I'm
your
not a
number?
fun guy.
Jeff, what's your number 3?
My number 2.
Whatever.
Nor hallucinogenic mushrooms.
My
by the
number
way,
2.
so I don't really
Probably going to disappoint everybody of my Germanic heritage, but sauerkraut.
Oh, you bastard!
That's my number 2.
Really?
There's nothing better than a good fucking kraut.
There isn't a good kraut, so it doesn't
Yes, there
matter.
is good
Oh, it's
kraut.
nasty. I've never had it. Sauerkraut is terrible.
The only good kraut is a dead kraut.
Cabbage is bad enough, and
Oh
then
my
you
god,
sour
red
it.
cabbage and oh my
Sour
god.
it, and you just take something bad and make it worse.
Sauerkraut's awful.
Sauerkraut's
You'll
terrible.
fucking put La Rosa's in your mouth, but you're not gonna put a good red
Jeff
cabbage.
puts a lot of things in his mouth that most people don't, okay? So calm
You'll
down.
put a whipped cream bologna sandwich in your mouth, and
Sometimes he
turns
doesn't
out
even want bologna
sauerkraut.
with it.
I put sauerkraut in my mouth once before, actually multiple
God.
times before, and couldn't understand why I continued to do it.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
nasty.
I agree.
It's probably because you've never had a good.
Oh, here we go
sauerkraut.
again.
I'm dead serious. You go to the motherland or you go to Czech Republic, and you'll have some good.
You know
fucking
A, I
kraut.
won't, and B, yeah, like I know we live in a German refugee city here, where everyone's of German descent of some percentage or another, and there's German restaurants all over the place. And if I don't know, it's nasty. Can't eat it.
I can't. It's awful. That was my number 2 as well.
All right.
My number 1, pickle loaf. The lunch meat.
Okay.
I'll agree.
That is the most awful, nastiest piece of shit I've ever eaten in my life.
I would probably
God.
agree if I've ever eaten it.
It's also
but-
called olive loaf too. The same thing.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't even in black and white. It was in color. This
Oh,
is
the
how
mushroom
warped,
movie?
this is how bad my memory is. It's on IMDb.com. It's called Matango. 1963. Shipwreck survivors slowly transform into mushrooms.
Wow.
Matango, huh?
Yeah, holy shit. It gets
see,
6.6 out of 10.
You're so old, your memory is in black and white.
I'm so
That's why I
old.
thought
My
the
memory's
movie
in
was.
black and white. Holy crap. Go look at it. It looks scary, man. Just go look.
It does look scary.
See?
Is it as scary as pickle loaf and olive loaf?
Yes. Look,
know what?
Actually, I think that was a giant pickle loaf and olive loaf tower
Oh,
right there
God.
in mushrooms.
That's kind of creepy. But Jeff, what's your number 1?
I can agree with that. Well, I don't think I've really eaten it because I couldn't bring myself to.
Oh, I had it a couple times and it is awful.
It just looks bad.
Yeah.
But no, my number 1 was candied yams.
Oh yeah. What's your number 1, Blake?
All right. What's the rule about pizza, Jeff? Can you remember my rule? No fungus and no.
Well, you don't like pineapple on your pizza.
Well, that's honorable mention. I'll eat pineapple, but I don't eat it on a pizza.
Okay. Let's see. It's no fungus.
No
and
fungus and no
olives. No. you
dead
don't-
fish.
Oh.
No
Anchovies?
sardines. No anchovies.
Oh.
Anchovy sardines, any of them.
Okay.
Never
hate
had
'em.
them.
Good. Don't.
No one
Herring?
will ever let me try them
Don't.
if we split a pizza.
Have you done pickled herring? Oh.
No.
Creamed herring? Oh.
No.
Oh, cream sounds terrible.
They all do. Okay. Did you have a honorable mentions? I had 2. I had boiled peanuts. Fucking can't stand boiled
Actually,
peanuts.
those weren't bad. I've actually
Oh.
had
What?
those. Now, I wouldn't prefer if they were sitting in front of me. I probably wouldn't eat them, but if I was hungry, I would.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever had. I don't think I did.
They're nasty.
I know there's a place down the road that actually sells them.
Ugh.
And I'm like, isn't that a
Hey,
Georgia thing? Why
yeah,
do they
you
sell
drive
them
to
here?
Florida, you're going to
Tennessee
see
has them.
boiled fucking peanuts
Oh,
all
I
over
see
the
the
place.
signs all over. Yeah, driving through the South, but there's it's a gas station.
Well, the
Boiled
other-
peanuts. You know what else they had in the South? Slavery. All right, damn it. So there you go.
All right, so we're associating boiled peanuts with slavery.
Did they sell slaves at the gas station? I don't think that's allowed.
Oh, boo!
And then my other one is kind of a tie. It's same family. Olives and sweet pickles. Oh,
Olives.
God.
Hey, man, you
Olives
get
are
a good
kind of a tie.
a pitted olive
Sweet
with
pickles are
garlic.
good. Olives are nasty.
Sweet pickles
Olives are awesome. What the fuck, guys?
Olives and sweet pickles are nasty.
Good
like
olives
sweet
with a good
pickles.
garlic clove in them. Oh yeah.
No.
Or hey, blue cheese,
Now, are you eating black olives or green olives?
green olives.
They're both nasty.
Black olives are nasty.
both.
Green
I'll
olives
skip
aren't
the
good,
black olive. I like
but
the little green. Yeah, come on. Pitted green olives.
I don't
My
like
mom
them.
would eat
With
the
garlic or
like
blue
the
cheese
olives
in 'em?
straight from the jars. Oh,
Well, oh god, blue cheese is something that's nasty too. That could be on
I
honorable
love
mention.
blue cheese.
I like blue cheese.
Again, that's like
So we've come to the conclusion that Jeff and I have taste. Blake doesn't.
I have taste.
You have any other
the
honorable?
wrong taste.
You have any other
Wrong
honorable
taste.
message? Anyone quick? Before we wrap this up?
That's it.
Sean Kuhn. He had a top 5.
Oh wait, Iron City beer.
Number 5, broccoli. I like broccoli. Number 4,
I've learned to
ain't
like
bad.
broccoli.
cabbage. Not a big cabbage fan.
Damn it, you people.
I don't like cabbage.
And,
especially when you
he's from a
sour it.
place that puts cabbage on burgers and stuff, man.
Yeah.
With fries on it. That's blasphemer.
I don't think he knows how to ask to take it off like the Sprouts with Jeff. Number 3, rice. I love rice.
Yeah, rice is kind of bland, to be honest. I didn't.
2, tomato soup. I can
If
see
you
that.
haven't had a good tomato
Oh,
basil,
geez, here we go.
I
Well, I
understand.
used to hate tomato soup, but then I've had some good ones. So,
Number 1, a Reuben sandwich.
because it's got that nasty sauerkraut.
No,
on
that's
it.
bullshit, man.
It is. It's got nasty
Reuben
sauerkraut.
sandwiches are awesome.
And I don't even particularly care for beef that has been corned.
Get a turkey Reuben.
Well, then it's not a Reuben. Then it's a turkey Reuben.
No, it's turkey Reuben.
Yeah, you have to put turkey in front of
Now,
it.
another
Yeah.
beef that's pierced.
A rose is a rose by any other name, too.
It's like calling a drink with vodka in it a martini.
A vodka-kini.
Nikki, who was the one that sent us this thing, and if you have a top 5 list, please send it to us.
Or an idea.
Kiwi
of
on
one.
our list? How about
no.
fried koala?
She,
Kangaroo meat?
fried koala's in season now.
Kangaroo meat?
Ooh, kangaroo. I had
I've
kangaroo
actually had
jerky.
that before.
I had kangaroo jerky. 5, pickles. Ew.
Pickled hobbit feet?
I like pickles, even sweet ones.
Ugh. Number 4.
Pickled orc feet?
Would you shut up? 4, celery. She calls
Know
it
what I-
watery crap.
You see what I did there with
Oh, I
pickled
saw-
orc feet?
Maybe I have not had good celery because any celery I've eaten is tasteless.
You know the good celery is? One smothered in peanut butter.
Oh yeah, that's a way to ruin peanut butter though.
3, seafood. Gross, she said.
Like seafood, I have
2.
to disagree with you on that.
I
Nick.
agree with the sashimi and sushi part.
That's her number 2, sushi. Worse than seafood. And number 1, right up Jeff's alley, onions. Don't need to be in everything.
Haggis.
See, I'm not totally anti-onion. I'm totally anti-raw onion.
Okay.
If it's grilled or deep fried, it takes the nasty.
What about in
If it's
chili?
in bloomin' form?
lumen form? It's better than
See, now she probably doesn't know what bloomin' form is.
no.
She's-
Even though we associate it with
Outback Steakhouse, which isn't Australian at all. Good day, mate. The bloomin' onion.
I like to see Jeff just go into like a Wendy's. I'll take your blooming onion, please. Would you like onion on that? Yes, blooming, please.
Would you like onion on that? If it's blooming,
Bloomin' onion.
We're not going to have a bad idea this week. We're going to have a good idea.
what?
Good idea 27.
The history of good ideas.
Good idea number 27. Nikki sending us in a top 5 list. Good job, Nikki. Well done. Thank you, Nikki.
Bad idea 27. Blake's taste.
That's a good one. I like that one. I can agree with that.
My taste.
Anyways, so thanks for listening, and Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history of not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad.